It's the Pran Funkels Totally Bitchin' Moving Picture Show! Tonight, it's Patrick. It's Cody. It's Mike. And boy, have we got a show in store for you. Say hi, fellas. Hi, fellas.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. And,
Mike?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
yeah. And a little bit of history here. For you guys that, oh, what happened there? I didn't pause that. Oh. We're having a CPU overload. That's good. That's what you want. So, Pran, give you a little background on this. On April 1st, every year, we do something a little bit different here at Pran Funkels. Why, going all the way back to 2018 was the first time we played a little prank by going live, doing some video game streaming, right? You guys remember that?
Uh-huh.
Just kind of as a joke. And I think we told people this is what we were going to do from now on. And then there were other years where we pretended to get shut down by the prank call police and the feds.
Yeah.
Those are fun times. But here a few years back, good times. But here a few years ago, we started doing this thing where we would play some of our favorite strange old, mostly made-for-TV movies, I think. I think they've all been made-for-TV movies. So tonight we've got a double feature for you. That's right. How do you like this music? It's very exciting. Tonight we've got Charles Martin Smith, a little film you may have heard of called Like Normal People.
Mike, you heard of this movie?
Yeah. It's called Like Normal People.
No, never heard of
Made for TV movie from 1979.
I forgot that it was Charles Martin Smith.
Yeah.
Actually.
Which we had on our Totally Bitchin' Moving Picture Show a couple years back. The Cotton Candy. Ron Howard's Cotton Candy. So thanks
also
for
known as Ron Howard pretends that it doesn't exist as cotton candy.
not Ron Howard's Cotton Candy.
Some other guy who cast his brother in a movie.
So yeah, welcome to the show, and we're gonna get right into it. And then we have our second it's our double feature like we did last year. Last year we did Ace Hits the Big Time and The Price Master as our double feature. This year, yes. Did you have something to comment on there?
Nah.
Okay. So this year it's Like Normal People. And a lot of people ask, how can I tell if I'm really in love? And that's the name of the video. And the answer to that question would be, I don't know, bait, man. Just go bait. Go bait, man.
Go away, baiting.
Bite, man. It's our second movie is How Can I Tell I'm Really in Love with the Batemans, Justine and Jason.
Incestuous siblings.
Oh yeah.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
No. Okay, let's get right into this year's Totally Bitchin' Moving Picture Show. Last year we watched and commented. In past years, like with Cotton Candy, we didn't comment, and we thought that was kind of fun just to play it and see what people were saying in the chat. But we did watch and comment last year, and that made it pretty fun. With Ace Hits Big Time, and and The Price Master, which those are both really good. If you haven't seen those,
That's some big shoes to fill. That
yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
Price Master, did you like that? Yeah.
Yeah, that was new to me at the time. So that was. I
It's
like
a
that.
it's a cult classic, 2001. The Fast
I missed
House.
Can you hear Mike okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
He's a little low, but he's coming through.
He's very quiet to me, so.
Oh, okay, okay.
Well, is that
Well.
like that? No.
Yeah, I think the rule is one person has to be really quiet. So,
Who's that person gonna be?
anyway, just know, Mike, that I might not hear things that you say during the movie.
Should I optimize for my voice? Or
Beg
leave
your
it on
pardon?
Noise removal.
I don't think it'll make a difference. You could join
I
on.
couldn't
Hey,
hear
you could
whatever
join on
you
Zoom.
said.
Now that we're using Zoom only for audio, you could go join on
Yeah.
Zoom if you want.
Actually, yeah, on your microphone account, let's do that.
I'll do that. Are you on?
Just the
Send me
yeah, just the regular one.
Yeah.
All right. Gotcha.
So Mike's gonna reconnect here.
Sorry about this, folks.
Yeah, that's fine. It's not like this is our first problem we've had tonight, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
we did this last year with it seemed like no problems.
So this movie, 1979 made-for-TV movie, Like Normal People. Louis C.K. actually did a stand-up bit on this, and what's great about that is there's Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're gonna have
Hello.
to, yeah, you're gonna have to.
Okay.
Now you're gonna have to mute all your stuff from
WebEx.
from WebEx. just only video.
That's what I had to do, is use WebEx for only video.
Yeah,
So-
which is all I'm doing originally anyway. So
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay.
You're really loud,
Thumbs up.
but that's
All
okay.
right. Let me put my mic back out.
Turn that down.
I mean, you're not like killing us, but you're pretty
Down or
loud. So.
off.
Down or
Down
off?
or off? Down or off?
Sounds like the Prize Master. Okay, can we now all hear, and can the listeners of the show hear us?
Now I can't
Yes.
hear my soundboards.
Oh.
Oh, fuck it.
I just heard your soundboard though.
Yeah, you heard it, but I can't. I can barely hear it.
Okay, well, we're gonna forge ahead because we got
Yeah.
a double feature to get to tonight, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Tonight.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in tonight. Let's make this happen. And for
Is
some
your
reason,
original sound on, Mike?
Yes.
Yeah.
Patrick, is yours on?
yes, I'm not using. You
Yeah,
guys-
but your original sound needs to be on so that we can hear the audio through Zoom
You're right. You're right.
properly.
Right.
Right. You're bloody well right.
I don't hear that at all.
Yeah, a second. If I can get back here. Here we go.
Now Mike's gonna join via audio on Teams, and then I'm gonna get on Skype for video.
It really is fucking ridiculous, isn't it?
It is.
All right. Original sound is now on.
There's absolutely
Okay.
no way to make it all work at one time.
Isn't this
Okay,
fucking... Nothing has changed in the, 4 years that between the two of us, we've used both these services. Okay,
Yeah.
let's get into it. You ready?
You want to try a soundboard, Mike, real quick?
I've been playing them. You just don't hear them. Patrick hears them.
I think I hear him.
Yeah.
Oh, so they get
Right,
broadcast, but we can't hear them in WebEx.
Like if I play.
I can barely.
Right.
I can hear it fine for some reason.
That's
Maybe
right.
it's because
Quiet.
it's coming through...
Yeah. All
It's-
right, let's forge ahead.
Yeah.
All right. Love you guys. Let's get into our double feature here.
Let's do it.
We'll check
Let's
in
do it.
real quick with the chat, here with the comments. All right. Here it is. Charles Martin Smith in Like Normal People. Like I said, I was going to say Louis C.K. does a comedy bit about this. What's funny about it is Cody and I, or I at least remember seeing this as a kid, being rerun, you know, just like Cotton Candy, was being rerun sometime in the 80s or early 90s.
Probably on 34.
34. Oh, yeah. All right. All right, here we go, guys. It's normal, like normal people. And
Mike's going in cold unless he's Googled it already.
oh, okay.
I have not.
Okay.
Okay, well here, get ready for a treat.
Yeah, it's who's ready to cringe for like an hour and a half?
We can always fast forward if we want to, right?
Yeah, of course. I can skip forward if you guys want. If it's too painful. All right, here we go.
Drink it's very loud.
Here we go.
Oh, sorry.
Do you have your blood test, honey?
Yeah, I got it right here.
The fee is $6.
Okay.
My brother Roger and Virginia, the girl he loved, were retarded. They were also smart, funny, tough, stubborn, and very determined to get married.
What are these two guys?
The trouble was,
Hanging
nobody
around the
else
corner.
shared their enthusiasm.
You're fashionably retarded.
Here you are, kids.
Who are the guys
And good luck.
peeking around the corner there?
I hope it's never explained.
In
Yeah.
their romance, as in their lives, they were bucking the
Look how
odds
she's
all
walking.
the way.
Like a pigeon.
I mean, so 1955 is this
Can you hear the
based on a
audio,
real?
Mike?
Very little bit, not very much at all.
But did you hear that they're retarded?
Yeah,
Quote unquote.
yeah. I think that's what the teeth were supposed to prove.
The teeth.
Yeah.
It just seems so like overdone.
They're sitting on Roseanne's couch there.
That's some of the clearest home movies I've ever seen projected in the daytime with all this light around.
It almost looks like the 70s.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Roseanne's throw rug thing.
Can YouTube hear the audio?
Can you not hear it?
No.
Let us,
What do you think of your new little brother?
He cried and kicked me up on her.
let us know in the chat if you can't hear the audio with me.
My day was called jealous.
Like I can tell there is audio, but I can't
You,
hear
I
it.
can make you smile.
Uh-oh, she had a stroke.
Glad I saw that.
Raji,
Can it end now?
look at Grandma. Raji?
He's a little off his feet. He had a rough night last night.
That's Mr. Rogers.
Raji's small, huh? Yeah.
Wardrobe by Mr. Rogers.
Have you had him checked out lately?
Look at those chairs.
Checked out?
Yeah.
Regular doctor appointment. So, what did he say?
We had some of those.
Nothing.
Yeah.
He's fine. Franklin, something doesn't feel right to me. He's too listless. Oh, Mom, don't start.
Mike, you remember those chairs?
He's not responding.
Yeah, they look pretty
Go to
comfy.
another doctor.
You remember when me and Patrick had
That's crazy, Mom.
one or
Raji
two
is
of them?
perfect.
Had some of those at the
Absolutely
house.
perfect. There's nothing wrong with her.
We had them at the apartment, I know.
No, honey.
Do you still have those, Patrick?
Sometimes he looks,
No.
What happened to that?
I don't know.
What the hell?
So there any... Some of these actors look familiar. Are there any other notable...
I couldn't read the credits at the beginning. That's how fucked up this video is.
Such as?
Roger's mental age, some prognosis for his growth. You see, we take the mental age, we get that from those tests, and we divide it by the child's chronological
Oh, that's him
age.
as a kid?
That gives
Yeah.
us quite precisely the child's intelligence.
Any kid you dress like that's gonna
It's a
look
lovely system, and quite precise.
challenged.
I'm glad, but what does that tell us about
You see what he's
Roger?
wearing?
Well, in this case, it tells us
Yeah,
that
might
Roger
as well
is
have
just
a
one of those
beanie,
kids
wind-up
who
beanie.
will
on
not
his
grow
head.
up mentally.
Not grow up mentally? What does that mean? What mental age can we expect Roger to reach?
That's hard to say at this point. 8, 9 years old, if we're lucky.
How can you tell? I mean, what's the scale?
I'm a doctor,
how high
bitch.
does the test go?
Oh, we've measured IQs as high as 165.
165 years old?
Oh, no.
Is that high, or-
That's a mathematical figure. I know it's a little confusing. As I told you, we take the test age and we divide it by the chronological
Let me
age.
mansplain this to
How high
you.
does the test age go? How
Mike,
old
can you
is
hear
the
the
oldest you can be on
sound
your
at all?
lovely test?
16. The upper limit of the test
A
is
little
16
bit
years
when
of
you're
age.
muted.
Then assuming you're a very smart man, you're still only 16.
But I
Why,
know what
Roger?
love is.
Not
This
so
was
smart,
this was kind of like Forrest Gump before
who grew up to be 9.
like
I'm not a smart man.
15
That
years
doesn't seem
before
so
Forrest
terrible
Gump.
to me.
Go to sleep, Raji. Everything will be alright.
Well, this is a laugh riot so far.
We're having a good chuckle at it.
Ah.
Yeah.
I really,
Hold on, Raji.
the thing I remember most about this, seeing this when I was a kid, was like the over the top acting
Now,
that
we're
comes
gonna go to sleep
later.
And think about being famous.
And I think I know what
baseball
I think
players,
you know what I mean.
okay? Night, Raji.
Yeah. So, Mike, is this any better, Mike?
Yeah. Why did he put on the oven mitt?
Yeah, I don't know.
Getting ready to make,
I see what he did.
ready to make a casserole.
I tricked him.
Okay. Whatever you say.
Ain't that retarded?
Yeah,
They
what
were
did he
never
trick him
really
into
sure
doing?
exactly what caused Roger's
He put a
He tried
glove
to-
there to
One
make
thing
him
we
think it
did
was
know,
his hand.
Raji wasn't dumb. Sure, he was handicapped,
wasn't
but
dumb.
he was not dumb. He rode horses, painted pictures, and wrote poetry. And once he made up his mind to do something, no one could stop him. I don't know where in the
Who
universe
directed
these
this,
things
you
are
know?
decided. But I'll tell you one thing.
I don't know.
At his
Couldn't
birth,
tell you.
If things had gone just a little bit the other way, Raji would
Is
have
this
been a
like
genius.
not even on IMDb
I'm
or
not kidding.
Wikipedia?
I think it might be.
Would you
One boy said,
would you take credit for it?
"Can I have your big giant pencil?" The kid said no.
Well, this
Okay. I'll trade you
sexy
for my toes.
scene with Carl Sagan, yeah.
Those pants need to be just a little higher.
It's got a nice moose knuckle there.
I'll trade you for my train. It's starting to rain.
I think I see
I think he
a,
dresses to the
Can I
right.
have your big
I see a
giant pencil?
I see a flat front butt there.
No?
Who's this?
Yeah, who's that?
I guess I never
Is
went.
that a young Rhea Perlman?
Someday I will.
It's half of the dynamic duo,
That's terrific.
Diane Keaton and Rhea
Who wrote
Perlman.
it?
Yeah.
Diarrhea.
Roger Myers.
Roger. Wait a minute. Roger Myers is a retarded.
No, that's not her.
Right.
Come on. He must have copied it from somebody.
From who?
I mean, I don't know who else it would be.
Boy in the cabin with that kind of imagination.
See, I haven't watched this either, and haven't seen this since I was a kid.
Okay, Casey. It's your turn.
Yeah, I still don't remember any of this. I don't know. If
No,
I've
I only
watched-
remember the parts with Charles Martin Smith where the overacting was happening.
You, Roger. Yeah, Roger. You're the horse. Give
Huh.
me a ride, okay, Roger? Oh,
And this is supposed to be like the early 70s or something. Like the kids all have
Yeah,
Yeah, that actually looks like Wet Hot American Summer.
I know. These are like late 70s kids right here. So
Yeah, I know. But they're at a camp too.
yeah.
It'd be funny if it was filmed at the same place.
This music is great.
What do you guys think you're doing?
We're just playing a game, right, Roger? Just having fun.
Get back to the cabin. We'll have a talk later on.
I'm gonna have a talk about your hairstyles. They're all the same.
They're ahead of their time.
It's 1965, and everybody's got a
What do you let them do?
1979
Socks.
kid. Yeah.
With the short shorts and long socks there.
Somebody,
He's got
I
the-
guess he's supposed to be like a
my friends.
scout leader or something.
Read your poem.
well,
Camp counselor or some shit.
yeah.
So good, I'm putting it on the front page of the
Somebody
Camp
gonna take advantage of him.
Hey, Raji, do you like my
Book. No, Roger, in your poem, it says
flesh-colored
you're going to
shorts?
I never
Like my
win
mace
now.
knuckle.
One day I will win.
win. Wanna let be?
When I have a girlfriend.
I don't get
Get
it.
a good look at my ass.
You don't have to have a girlfriend, you know.
The big guy. The girl.
There's no rules at Camp Dick Around.
Camp Sandusky. Camp Grab Ass. What the fuck is this music? Okay, it's a record. Good.
Roger, turn it off for a while, okay? I can't think.
It's the kind of music retarded people.
That endless, mindless garbage you're always listening to.
Yeah.
That's not garbage, Bobby. That's my record.
The most basic of musics. That's all that the mentally challenged like.
Finished. Do you like her? Do you
Yeah, it's like music
think
that you'd
she's
make
pretty?
to symbolize
Like to go
Yeah.
out?
something dumb's going on.
I've had it. I tell you, I can't take it anymore.
What's wrong?
I'm trying to study for finals. He's got that record going morning, noon, and night.
So do your homework in the kitchen.
Honey, try to be a little understanding.
The
homework in the kitchen.
So do you homework in the kitchen there?
Be the understanding one.
Because you're
What do
old.
you say?
18
Huh?
years old, not 50. I'm a kid too. I exist. I love Roger, but all my life, everything I've done is centered around helping Roger, or helping you with Roger.
That record is
When does he get
really
my
ruining his
turn?
life.
It's Kevin's dad's brother.
That's the first time he's ever talked like that.
It's long overdue. He's absolutely right. Been treated as a second-class citizen ever since Roger was born.
Don't sass me, Dad.
Yeah, he's about to put the smack down. They could still backhand back then, right?
Oh yeah, totally.
Rosalind, when is this drinking gonna
Does he
stop?
work at a casino or something? Why is he dressed like that?
Every day now.
It's just,
there's problems we can talk about.
How? You work every
That's
night.
just
I'm
a
here now.
that's a typical 1970s suit
Okay.
there. He just doesn't have the jacket part
The
on.
new school is like the last 10. Roger's not learning anything.
Shouldn't you be using the radar
And
range?
Roger's going off to college like he should. But for the
Now,
first
don't leave it
time
open for
now,
too
I wanna
long.
be alone with Roger, and that terrifies me. I am tired, Bob.
While
We
it's
never
running.
have enough money, and I'm scared.
Nobody said it was going to be
Why don't you go
easy.
buy another picture of rocks? Hanging on
Listen.
the fucking wall.
How would you like to live in Los Angeles?
How would you like to live someplace where there's pictures
My
of
young
rocks
guy is opening
everywhere?
business there.
That's pie in the sky, Bob.
It's called Colorado.
Crazy. Our life is here.
And they're
Our
not
friends are here,
pictures.
our family's
You
here.
can look at it with your naked eye.
The climate's nicer. There's more opportunities.
Yeah. And I get to deal with the social workers all over again, fill out new forms all over again, see doctors all over again, look for new clothes all over again.
Please don't do that.
Start
You say
all
talk to me, so
over
I talk to you.
again.
What do I
Wear
get?
my overalls all over again?
Sky.
Go back to the office.
Sure, go
Park
back to your nice
overall.
safe place. You don't have to deal with anything there.
I want to see Park overall in this film.
hang out with Park overall again?
Mom,
All over again?
do you want to see my picture? It's a real good one.
Yeah, honey. Let's see it. My sweet baby. My sweet baby boy.
Is this a fast forward moment?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, to give this kid credit, he did just as good as Rosie did.
Predominantly?
riding my bus with the sister.
Yeah, I mean,
No, he didn't. He's doing way better than that.
right? She was a fucking adult.
Yeah.
I've yet to hear this kid talk about destroying a toilet. So.
Yeah. Is there gonna be a scene when he buys a toilet
A
seat?
poem, Mom. Maybe in L.A. it'll be okay.
Bloop, bloop, blop, blop, bloop, bloop, blue. Here he is, present day, carrying his bowling ball. But he's not going bowling at all.
He's ready to have some fun staying somewhere.
Hi. Hi there, Roger. Hi. Hey, Roger. What's with the bag?
Did he shit himself?
My swimming stuff. I've
Who?
my
Roger?
my
Yeah.
water goggles and my own towel too.
Oh, yeah? What, you planning to use the pool?
Yeah, I like to swim.
Did it look like he
Hey,
did?
look, Roger, buddy.
Yeah, well, he's
I
like
got a problem. I'm
wobbling
understaffed
like he
today.
did.
I mean, the gym is okay.
He's walking like he couldn't bend his
I don't have
knees.
anybody to help you in the pool.
Yeah, he didn't have any trouble walking as a kid. What?
Right.
I don't need anybody to help me swim.
Yeah. Maybe they didn't do any chemistry sessions between the actors playing the same character.
See?
Is that Bryan Cranston?
You passed your Red Cross life-saving course?
Yeah.
That's
you
a
can.
YMCA
How the fuck
bowling
did
counter.
Yes. I got a lot of ribbons too.
Here's where the guy's going, there's no fucking way you could do this.
See, you don't have to be smart to swim good.
That is Charles Martin Smith, right?
I think. I don't know.
Maybe somebody should look that up.
Yeah.
There's not many people who can look like that.
I just assumed it was him.
Hi. Hi, how you doing? Fine. You need some help? Yes, I'd appreciate that.
Hey, could you put these dirty towels right over there?
Yeah.
Why don't you put him over there? You're on the other side of the wall.
Good.
Something crazy's about to happen.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I got some bad news.
My name
What's
is
that?
William Evans. What's yours?
What's that?
Roger is Sean Cassidy.
18.
Oh my God! I said Charles Martin Smith.
Old enough to be your grandpa.
Well, I'm sure as a kid you would see this and assume it was him because it does look like him.
Last Tuesday. I had a job. They ran out of stuff for me to do.
I noticed it didn't sound like him. So
Yeah.
Sean Cassidy,
I've been looking for
And of course, he's known for
You have? You could give me
being
a job?
the son of
the pay wouldn't be much since you're going to be around here most of the time.
the son of
Bitch.
what's her name?
I just remember you describing this movie to me. I don't think I ever saw it. But one thing was the music. You always said that it was like there was a whole lot of
put the towels away and I get $2 a day. Oh, it's
I'm
not
finding
very
it to be
much money.
true.
Oh, I don't care. William talks to me. He's my friend. I'm going to help him every day, and I'll have something to do. Everyone has something to do.
I don't see Rhea Perlman in here. That was definitely her, right? Are we
I don't know.
O for
If
O?
that wasn't her, then I don't know who that was.
Well, to the man in peach. Stop acting like James Keach.
But beam, 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 beam. Wah, bah, 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 bah.
Now change.
Is that an illegal contraband container you got there?
Yeah, cigars.
And a nickel. That makes 25 cents.
I know, I'm not stupid.
John Cassidy is I believe is the son of Shirley Jones, right? Who just turned 91. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. I was totally wrong about the actor.
I thought it was him.
And a nickel. My name's Roger. What's yours?
Are those fake teeth? I wonder.
Don't you?
Johnny Osmond, yeah.
It's very possible that they would do that. Yeah.
And that's why he has a.
Oh, Elton John? He's my favorite.
That's why he has a
Elton John's
impediment. Yeah, speech impediment.
Like do you know Bubba and Forrest Gump have like a big, some kind of prosthetic shoved in his mouth to make his.
She's talking about how dreamy Elton John is.
Oh, you luck out. I've always wanted to go.
So this is supposed to be the 70s, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Or around present day at the time.
My brother into it.
You know, Roger, you're really cool. Some of the kids have been saying that, or that you talk funny. But I don't think so. I think you're cute.
Mike, you still there?
What about the tits?
What about the tits? He just says that. Yeah, you know. This movie might not have been a great choice.
What you doing?
We can always skip through it.
I was a little hesitant to, but you insisted, Cody. You insisted.
Yeah. She's real pretty.
What do you think of this movie, Mike?
Blonde hair. She likes me.
It's no Price Master.
I told her I would send her a
I'd
Valentine,
I
and she gave me her
I think I'd rather see Rob Stone get bullied by some purple gang members.
Valentine means love.
Dance
It
gang
is the
members.
shape of a heart that's overflowing with very warm, affectionate love. It's beautiful, honey. It's just lovely.
Thank you.
How old's your girl?
I mean, he either looks like Charles Martin Smith or Ben Folds, one of the two.
Do you think Ben Folds watched this and said, "Now that's a look.
He's got a look."
I need to go for that."
Excuse me.
Speaking of Forrest Gump, this guy went to his
Is
barber.
Roger
apparently.
Myers here?
Says he'll be back in a minute. Can I help you?
I'm Lieutenant Anderson, Los Angeles Police Department.
What
Would you
happened?
get him, please?
Now hold on just a minute. I know Roger.
Was there not a better
Yeah,
camera
the
angle they
bank
could
will
get?
enter the restaurant, they'll frighten you.
The fuck?
Like behind pantyhose or something?
I feel like I need to wipe off my glasses.
Oh, it was all for that right there. This is gonna be so cool. Watch this. It'll be through this gate.
Are you Roger Myers?
Federal retarded
You know a girl
department.
named Amy McDougal?
We're here to take you away.
Yeah?
Did you send her a Valentine?
This isn't okay.
How could you? You piece of shit.
Now it's getting unrealistic.
Roger, what else did you send Amy?
Picture of my wang.
Nothing. I sent her a Valentine.
Did he say Valentine's?
Go to someplace more private. The storeroom and back. Thank you. Right through there.
Yeah. Those second graders playing flutes and or clarinets are terrible.
Practicing in the next room.
Yeah.
When did you send her this, Roger?
This is not my Valentine.
No, Roger, it's a letter.
What is he standing
a
up
nasty,
on?
dirty, pornographic letter. And it was sent through the United States mails, which makes it a federal offense.
I don't understand.
Is this
what
a horror
those words
movie now?
mean.
What's with the camera angle?
Are they bad?
Yeah, Roger, they're bad. You've been a bad boy, Roger. A very bad boy.
Now I'm gonna have to punish you.
How dare you?
Everybody's fine.
I would not. In the first place, that letter was written in script which Roger cannot write. He can only print. I mean, shouldn't you have found that out before you accused him?
Mrs. Myers, could you just calm down a minute?
Calm down. Calm down. Would you like to go out in the hall and see what your interrogation has done to my son and then decide whether I should calm down or not?
This is the-
How dare you treat him like a criminal when you have no evidence?
It's the
Mrs. Myers,
tamest
we've got a
Los
job
Angeles
to do.
police
We're
department I've
doing
ever
it.
seen.
The handwriting samples of all the girls'
Look,
friends have been sent to the FBI's graphology.
We got a lot of crimes happening here in LA, but
I'm
this
sorry to put
this
you
is at the
through all
top
this,
of the
but at
list.
this point, Roger is our prime suspect.
Why?
Yeah.
Because he sent her a Valentine?
No,
Or is
just
it
to
because he's retarded.
just a reminder.
People with your Stone Age mentality still think
This
of retarded
movie is
people
saying
as
that he's
latent
retarded.
sex beings.
Yes.
So
Shame on
if you
you.
hear me saying that, it's because this is the context of the movie that we're watching.
Yes.
Honey,
Because he used to. That's what it was
beautiful day
called.
out. Why don't you pack up your suit and go swimming?
No.
You know, William's been calling you every day. He really needs your help, hon.
No, he doesn't. I'm never going back there again. They all saw.
They what?
They're all soft or they all suck.
I don't think he said suck. That's
Oh, yes.
too advanced for this.
They all saw.
They all saw?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, yes.
I
Him
see.
being interrogated.
They saw his naughty
He just got
romance
fired.
novel.
His
Sure
dick
you
big.
are?
Big pig.
Thanks for calling.
His dick drawing.
Raj, that was the FBI. The letter was written by a boy who sits next to Amy in class. He's 11 years old. I mean, they were apologizing all over the place.
He's 11 years old and wrote
Honey,
something.
it's all over now.
Amy was
You
supposed to
can
be
go back the
11?
line.
Okay. Yeah, what?
Oh, because he's not smart, so he's
You yelling.
older than everyone
You were
else in the
yelling real
class.
loud.
I guess.
You said the reason they were picking on me was because I was retarded. Why did you say that? Why did you say it's not true? I know I'm slow-minded, I know. But I'm not retarded. I'm
Hilarious. Hilarious.
The FBI investigates
Love letters.
love letters from between.
Not. Why?
From
11,
between, yeah.
11-year-olds.
I mean, you know,
Mommy,
that's kind of like the tenacity you would expect, you know,
we're gonna grow up
today
somebody.
about social media, not 1979, a handwritten fucking, I don't know.
I only
You're
stumbled
Roger
upon a
Myers.
prophetic movie.
And
Yeah.
I promise you, with every breath in my
You want
body,
to fast forward?
one of these days,
That's up to you.
the world is
What do you
going
think?
to
What do you think,
you.
folks?
Well, his shirt's causing my TV screen to do a bunch of weird colors.
Oh, you're Curtis Mathis?
That bad
Yeah.
boy who
Did
wrote the letter,
you ever play Street Fighter in purple and white?
was he retarded?
Okay, do we want to skip forward on this?
Issues.
Perfectly normal.
How far do we want to go forward?
At
Preferably the late 80s.
Oh, we're at the girlfriend part.
Okay, here we go. Now here comes some overacting.
The units are divided by mental ability. Roger is top of the scale for our place.
My brother's a reporter, and he's smarter than you are.
I wouldn't doubt that.
Is that
I'm
Getty,
glad to hear
Getty
you were
Lee
coming,
there?
Roger. You can help me with some of the others.
Any towels and
Starring
make
Ben
the shade or
Folds.
what?
I don't know yet. Maybe you could help me with some of the younger kids.
Finally, Getty Lee and Ben Folds working together on a
Be like a
project.
teacher?
No music, though.
Yes, I think you could. And there'd be a small salary involved, too.
There is?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
What we're trying to
I
establish
got my
is a
extra
principle
wide
called
tie
normalization.
on.
The idea is not
Been
to
watching
separate
Bonnie
people,
Miller all
but to
day.
integrate them into society.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, we have our rules.
The wider the tie, the more business the man
Doors
means.
must be kept open while visiting, that sort of thing.
Okay.
I can smell this office.
It smells like cigarette smoke.
Not cigarettes and cigar
That Bugs Bunny?
and toner.
No.
Oh boy.
This is Bugs Bunny.
God. His acting's fine, really. It's hers that, yeah.
That's Roseanne, or that's Rosie O'Donnell. That's,
Yeah, and she probably watched this for inspiration.
Virginia?
Oh, Virginia.
I can't wait to meet Virginia.
I'll have her show you around tomorrow if you decide to.
I like that song.
Yep, that's where it was what inspired the song.
he's gonna have her show him around. It's blind leading the blind.
Hi, Virginia.
I'm not watching my weight.
Bill, that's what we should have watched.
And didn't we do that for one?
what?
Or you did?
I think I'm gonna invite
Did we?
one of the girls
I think
here
you did. We
to
weren't
come to
on
my
it.
room and listen to records with
We could
me
always do it
after
again.
dinner.
Which
Let's
girl,
load that like
Roger?
Henry Thomas.
The prettiest girl here.
Oh.
That's
You.
some serious overacting.
Now this shot, I enjoy. It's like Napoleon Dynamite
Yeah.
photography here.
Don't show off, Roger. Come on. Sit down and listen to the music.
I've never heard a person. I've never heard any person talk like that.
Yeah.
No matter their mental capacity. Like, who wasn't purposely doing that
Sorry.
to be funny or ridiculous.
No time for you. She's laying at the ground.
She's a lifeguard?
Well, that's a safe girl.
Come on in.
I'm not wearing any clothes. Can you see? Look at my pubic hair.
Why?
I'm scared.
Why?
Remember that school I told you about where I went before here?
God.
Yeah,
That
this
is
might,
bad.
This might be worse than Rosie.
Man, that's pretty bad.
I came up, pushed me in the water. The water went up over my head.
Who is this?
Yeah, there's one of the many names that was not familiar to me in the credits.
Did she
This has been mean to me.
act in anything after this?
Yeah, let's take a look.
Probably did it for her.
I did it.
Virginia, how come you limp?
It's
Cause I
Linda
got
Pearl.
hurt when I was born. Daddy pulled me out with force
Anybody watching? We're not making fun of the.
She's done a lot.
Really? Anything we've heard of? What's her name?
Linda Pearl with the U.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I don't know what that is.
Well, she's been in Mighty Joe Young, the movie. General General Hospital. I think I heard the R word.
Yeah.
We need to bleep that out.
You didn't like it either.
Hacks. She was on that one episode of that.
No.
What? Heck? What? Hacks.
Hacks.
She was on Hacks.
Me neither.
Who is she on Hacks? I've watched that.
Kathy on one episode.
Kathy.
Really played a mentally challenged.
You're gonna learn to swim today.
I guess she hasn't done a lot.
You are. I'm a good swimmer.
Oh wait,
I passed the Red Cross test. I'm strong as anything.
She's strong like a Hulk.
And she was on The Office.
She was on The Office.
Won't ever be somebody.
Let's see if it's I assume it's the American one.
I think we're about to see a physical attack.
John Y in the chat says, "Are you going to show the Rosie O'Donnell film next?"
So,
no.
Oh, that's why she looks familiar. Are you guys familiar? Mike, are you familiar with The Office, Patrick?
The American Office?
Yeah.
No.
I only watched the good one.
I only watched the one that was 14 episodes.
She's, because she's on 9 episodes, so it's like she's got to be her actual character. She's, Pam's mom on it. That's who's playing this.
Okay.
Quote retarded gal here. Helene Beasley. Who, Michael Scott dates.
Huh.
Yeah, I thought she looked familiar. Man, she's done a lot of stuff. We're eating our words there.
You get to compete in the Special
Am I too loud?
No. Go ahead. What were you saying?
Could you hear me?
Yeah. I was just figuring out this is his older brother now, right?
Bobby, this is Virginia.
Who?
She used to be called
That guy there, yeah.
She doesn't like that anymore.
He was saying my brother's a reporter.
Isn't she pretty?
That's the guy when they were younger that he got pissed off for playing that stupid ass record too much.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The sun comes up, and there's always love.
Yeah, I mean, if I saw this,
Thank you.
that looks like Charles Martin Smith.
Some way over
I
the.
want to learn.
It does, yeah.
I wanna
Or
learn.
Ben
I would assume that
Folds.
was him.
Or Ben Folds.
If I could learn long division, I could do anything.
Yeah, just the her overacting is crazy.
Can I put my arm around you?
Yeah, John was talking about the
No.
riding the bus with my sister. But as I said earlier, I've yet to. Maybe she's gonna talk about destroying a toilet, sitting on the toilet and breaking it.
You know, there's nothing better than imagining Rosie O'Donnell in the toilet. You know?
I can think of a few things that are better.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Name one.
It's tough, but
Okay, I can think of one.
I'm picturing the stomp that Donkey Kong does. You know, at the end where he jumps up and down.
dong dong, bow bow.
That on top of the toilet. That's what I figured she'd be doing. Like smashing it into the ground as she bounces up and down.
Yeah.
Now can I?
Well, you know what's even better than imagining that? Linda Pearl's acting.
It's awesome.
Well, it's good in other stuff.
I mean, you know, if this is a real, maybe is this based on a real story? I don't even know, but you gotta feel good for him. He found somebody and all that shit. But I think the thing about this was Louis C.K. did a bit about this, and it made me remember seeing this as a kid.
If we both see our own
And
reflection in a puddle
just
of
the
rain, we were made to love each
the
other.
Mr. Show sketch about
For love cannot hide any time.
people who portray,
But when we move away with
who
our
make brave
reflection,
decisions to portray
there's no more
someone who is
reflection.
mentally
then the rain
challenged.
goes away,
Is that even?
the puddle dries up,
Is that
the sun comes up, and there's
politically
always love.
correct to say even anymore?
Well, it might be
That's really
intellectually disabled at this
You
point.
think you can
Is
make
it? Okay.
You fucking asshole.
Oh, is that what it is now?
Make it as what?
Well, I know that's
Professional poet.
a term.
Okay, that's yep, that works for me.
What? So he does know the difference between his good stuff and his bad stuff. But that's what editors are
Oh,
for,
he knows
right?
the difference.
Mom,
I know his poems may be a little too sweet for some people's taste, but well, so are Rod McEwen's. And have you seen his sales lately?
Is
I was just
the
thinking,
dad is like never
You're
making
having
a
dinner with that
content
big agent tonight.
face.
Well, this isn't the
He
dad,
might
is
wanna
it?
find Roger.
No, but it
That's
showed
so-
him a minute ago.
Eh,
He just was like,
I don't ever make a face.
constantly
Yeah.
employed.
What's the matter?
Here we go. Here's one of these
Mom,
moments.
I'm gay.
I've wanted to be a writer all my life.
Have you
I don't
ever turned
remember
your back
either
to
of
somebody
you
when you were talking to them?
asking me about it. And you never seemed concerned whether I got
I don't
an
think
agent
I've
or
ever
not.
said anything that.
Not while wearing a suit like that. No.
Wow,
Well, this is my
that's a
meeting.
statement.
I've certainly never parted my hair like that. Wow.
You're smart.
I'm gonna do that at work tomorrow. The first person I talk to, I'm gonna turn my back in the middle of my
Whatever gave you
speech.
that idea?
Well, that way they'll know you're serious and that they should pay attention.
Yeah,
Also, close your eyes while you're talking to him.
I like that move.
Stupid plant.
Oh, when are you gonna learn to hang up your clothes, Roger?
Yeah, see?
Edward G. Robinson.
Yeah.
You're gonna hang up your clothes, or I'm gonna rub you out. You see?
Girlfriend.
I'm gonna rub one out of you.
86. 86ville. See? Tits up.
You're gonna be tits up.
But you're the best.
Wait, they weren't allowed to say that in the movies.
Oh yeah.
Whip it out and put it in.
You got your soundboard,
I don't have that one open.
but you can't hear you can't hear it or something.
Can we get confirmation from someone in the chat that you can hear the movie audio, albeit quiet?
Trying to eat some ass.
Uh-oh. Some dirty things are happening. Busted.
I'm feeling real fucking horny right now, man.
Look, she's just gonna watch for a while.
Yeah. Gonna put this in her spank bank.
Roger, Virginia, we have a
Rub
problem.
one out.
A serious problem. I'm very
You're not
unhappy
allowed to
about your
kiss. You're
behavior.
retarded.
I'm having a serious
You know what I'm
problem.
talking about?
It's getting me
I have a
bothered.
serious issue with what you're doing with your life.
Everyone in the facility is talking about you too.
Oh,
You
well, that's
must
all that
stop
matters.
holding hands in public. And you must stop kissing.
Why?
It's gross.
Because it doesn't look good.
It doesn't look good.
Why?
Okay, well, I was close. I was
Roger,
close.
try to follow me now. You
It's
and
pretty
Virginia
condescending.
carrying on like you are. It sets a bad example for the other residents.
Okay.
Why?
Yeah, why?
I don't want to discuss this with you anymore. You're to stop. Period.
Now, who's mentally challenged?
Do you understand me?
I can't discuss it. I just don't do that.
Don't do
Yeah,
that.
I understand. We're gonna have to go someplace where no one can see us.
Oh, don't do that. Then I wouldn't be able to
We're
watch.
not gonna stop kissing. Mrs. Peterson. not children. We're people. And when normal people love each other, they hold hands. And they kiss.
Nah.
That's what Virginia and me are gonna be. We're gonna be like normal people.
Woo! She said the title.
It's the name of this movie.
Said the title of the movie. There it is.
Can you do it?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Can we be like normal people?
She said it again. Right in the middle of the film. 47 minutes in.
There's so much stuff we don't know.
Normal people don't wobble like that.
Like they're weebles.
It scares me too. But it's
I ain't seen them fall
easier
down.
doing the hard stuff together than it was alone.
I know.
Some of the hard stuff
I
together.
love you.
Just the acting.
This is ridiculous.
Like I said, I've never heard any person, no matter their intelligence level, talk like that.
I got something real important I want to ask you.
What?
Open wide.
Did we lose Cody? Is Cody still there?
Never sucked the cock.
I got some magazines I want to show you.
My coach showed them to me.
Me?
He just proposed. Oh.
You don't quite look retarded.
We'll be right back. Is that the first commercial break? Damn.
I can lend you 10. What do you need it for?
Surely not.
The second
49
or
minutes
third, I
in.
think.
Oh.
I see. Tell you what, son, I'll come down this weekend and give it to you in person. Bye-bye.
They have one olive green dial phone in their house.
God love him, that's so sweet.
Whoa.
Roz, listen, he
Oh,
says it's
skip
an
there.
engagement ring. He says they're gonna get
What is this, the
married.
end theme of the Cosby Show in 1987?
Give him the money and don't spoil it for him.
Rosalind, you see, you're forgetting how your son gets when he makes up his mind to do
If I see
something.
you leave this kitchen again,
Roger,
there's going to be some trouble.
dreamer. You get
He's
these
a Kevin's dad
romantic ideas
impersonator.
without realizing the consequences. For instance, what kind of a ring do you think you can buy for $10?
You know, the
The ring is $300. The $10 is just the down payment, then it's $10.
the resolution of this being
$10 a
from
week from what?
TV and recorded onto VHS mixed.
You get
His
into
dad's-
payments, Roger. You have to sign a
The
contract.
whites of his eyes really exaggerated when
Now
he
you're
does this.
responsible. Where are you going to get this money every week?
Doing extra
Perturbed
chores
face.
around here and helping out as a teacher's aide.
Okay, Roger. You like the girl and you want to buy
I
her a
love
ring.
Virginia, and I'm gonna marry her, Dad.
Okay, someday you're going to marry
Not
her.
someday. Some days make believe. This is for real.
Suppose it was tomorrow. You've never lived on your own.
I wonder if he
much
knows
less
he
try to
has
support
extra
somebody else. A
strength,
married
yeah.
man has to have a job.
His superpower or whatever.
Okay, I'll get a
Oh,
job.
this
Learn
yes, this
about
is a
paying
Stephen King
bills, making a budget, cleaning your
joint.
clothes,
Isn't
At some point, he's going to
cooking
turn.
your food, learning how to get around the
like
city,
Incredible
getting to
Hulk.
work on time,
That
rain
it's-
or shine. A married man is loaded down with responsibilities.
So is a married woman. And when Virginia and me do all that stuff
I'm
together,
not
it's
watching
not
my
so tough.
weight.
Okay, can I have the 10, please?
Did this come out before or after Bill?
Before. This is 1979.
To the little picture.
So I wonder if Mickey Rooney watched this for inspiration on, because it kind of sounds like him.
Probably.
Cortez.
I'm not watching my
The name of the city that goes downtown is called Cortez.
Good, 10.
You know, this is probably better than
You better write it down so we don't forget it.
the other sister.
Yeah.
That seems more annoying than this, actually.
This definitely falls under the category,
We found it together.
as David Cross once said, of sweetly retarded. David Cross said that, not me.
I didn't Louis C.K. also say that?
Probably, but David Cross. I think it was David Cross said it.
I think both.
Maybe both.
They were both Boston. They were both part of that same Boston scene.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of people do, you know.
Oh, they're talking about doing it.
I went to a lot.
Can we skip to that part?
Yeah. Yeah, it was crazy. Network TV just showed it because, nobody wanted to see that. So they were like, oh, here, we'll just show it then.
We got married.
Mad.
Until then.
She's like not even
But that could
consistent.
be a long time.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
Started to act like Gene Stapleton there for a second.
She looks a little like Gene Stapleton Jr.
Something is right until then.
Why does everything always have to be right with you?
So how far into the movie are we?
We've got about 42 minutes left. We're,
Sorry, bunny.
do we need to skip forward some more?
You're
What
still
do you
my
think, Mike?
bunny.
Yeah, it's getting kind of late. Let's skip forward here.
Yeah, let's skip a little bit.
I mean, I'm not criticizing because this is what we decided on,
I have my reservations about this. I just remembered seeing this as a kid and thinking,
Nah, it's a fun experience to
yeah.
watch it now, I think. I hope you care about it.
It seems like there's just elevator music throughout this whole fucking movie.
He may be a big tipper.
Might be Big Tipper.
Is that a bald one?
Is that one of the bald ones?
Which, the waitress?
No,
The,
the guy said-
bartender?
Yeah.
Looked familiar.
Previous employer, me.
God, looked like a bald one.
Oh, he's applying for
I
a...
help you fill in this form, and you get the job.
This is pretty similar to when I applied to work at Subway, I think.
Oh, yeah, I can cut it. I have to.
This is how my interview went.
Let's get to work.
You were interviewed at Subway?
I did not get hired. Rightfully so, in hindsight. Like, I
think you're the
Yeah.
would have fucking hated that job.
Oh,
so
yeah,
much.
yeah.
Immediately. Like, I don't know how I would have done it.
Like, this is so over the top.
I hate going there as a customer, So.
Oh, that's wonderful, Roger. Congratulations.
It's only part-time. Go get $50 a week.
Well, that's it.
This is so over the top.
Jenny Ray, the family only wants what's best for you. This is too soon.
Crazy.
But Anna Kay,
Have you done your hair today?
Roger and I have known
Put
each
on your
other for
makeup.
over a year now.
You're too young.
I'm 20. You told me that's how old my mother was when she got married.
Marad.
Jenny Ray,
He's got a Barbara Billingsley haircut.
Was what?
Jenny Ray, you know what I'm talking
Circa Barbara Billingsley. Circa
I guess that-
1982. What?
That was attractive at some point.
I don't know.
Tell them if it's true love, it can wait.
I mean, even like,
You're too young, Roger. And when it comes to living, you're a baby. Listen to
what's
me
her
and
name
quit
on
making a fool out of
WKRP?
yourself. You
Lonnie
can't
Oh,
Anderson.
yeah, that's Lonnie Anderson.
Like, I wish she didn't have that kind of hairdo. Like, it takes away. It's not. Maybe I'm too young.
Yeah, yeah. It's just such a dated look.
I don't
Okay.
think it ever looked good.
So they want to live together, but the parents are saying no. And his dad just called him a baby, basically. It was nice of him.
5 minutes of them sitting here. Probably.
We'll be right back.
Is there any other old business?
Yes, I would like to report before the directors that we found an
No, it's a totally different movie now. What's going on?
transitional living project.
Oh.
How many units, John?
36 are occupied, but there will be 7 vacancies. I should think our people can move in next month. Each person will, of course, be responsible for his own apartment.
Roy, may I?
Go right ahead.
I've been having some second
He forgot his tiny little round
Okay,
glasses.
we put these people in apartments. We tell them to fend for themselves. to learn how to manage a budget, to cook, shop, like normal people. Suppose they can't cut it.
Then they can't cut it. And then he or she tries again. Look, if you agree that the retarded should have a chance to
The
succeed,
retarded. It's just
then you
funny
must
how
logically grant they should also
I mean, you
have a
know,
chance
they
to
used to
fail.
just. That's
If you haven't fallen on
that's
your
what you
face
call
hard
them.
enough and tried
That
again,
was the
how do you
term
build the
at the
muscle
time.
it takes
Yeah.
to succeed?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Couldn't handle that zoom. You're gonna have to go throw up. This is the required fit scene that has to happen in these kind of movies. Fit throwing.
She's still waddling.
The director must have been telling him to waddle.
His superpower's coming out. Told you.
You're right.
Now.
You think he gets mad at her and calls her retarded before it's over with? The retard. Oh, there he goes.
Did you just fuck up the bread box? Don't do that.
Where the fuck are they gonna put their bread in?
He doesn't know his own strength.
I'm not supposed to let you.
Put it in the fridge.
You don't have to know.
Like, so where exactly is she getting her haircut? Is that a Floby haircut or?
Wherever Elliot from ET is.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Virginia, maybe they'll write about us.
No, they're not.
Feeling real fucking horny right now.
That's fine.
Real fucking horny.
Customers at the gazebo and no Roger. Now where the hell is he? Gone back into the bathroom about 15 minutes ago.
There's somebody doing a Flo from Alice impression.
Where the heck?
It's a man with a helmet head came out of there.
Now you listen up and
Carrying these
listen good.
dishes into the men's
Every
bathroom.
table you don't clear means a customer I can't seat.
I'm
and that's
taking
the
a
shit I
shit.
I need you, Roger, and I do mean now.
You're
So
making
get your
that
feet
shit
out
go
of
back
here.
up in me
Roger,
when you talk. Maybe I get
I'm sorry, Billy, but I did something so bad today. So dumb.
wonderful. Look at this back.
I wash my hands.
I'm a poor retarded kid. Let's feel sorry for me.
I wonder how many times they say retarded in this. We should
It's probably the same.
set up a counter.
212. Just like the Big Lebowski, the amount of times they say fuck.
It's 212.
It's 200 and some, I think.
Well, the South Park shit episode. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
I said
How many
I think
times?
it was 162 if I remember right.
Oh, I tell you.
The same number of games played in a Major League Baseball season.
Is that true?
I think so.
My name is
Mike?
Roger. Anything I can do for you?
162.
Increased by a couple since.
Oh, did it?
I think. I could be wrong.
Aren't that jacket each one? Just a members only. Throw on a members only jacket.
A responsible person hangs up his clothes.
There's the clothes hanging scene.
Montage.
E-G. That spells Greg. And that's your name, right? Well, you make a big
Cameo by an actually mentally challenged person.
Yep.
That's good. That's like mine.
I wonder what he thought watching this acting.
Yeah.
Okay. I would not be able to do that as an actor
Yeah.
if I was one.
Finish the turret like you said, Mr. Gordon. You okay?
Okay, it's better than okay. Roger,
Oh, it's a piece of shit.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's really good.
There's one problem. You're retarded.
I can't allow you to do stuff.
Can you please get that dildo out of my face?
Which we do not see. But we, the people, can help the retarded onto a brighter
Hey, you gotta get out here and look at this.
Roger sent a poem to the president. Isn't that
He's talking?
He talks.
Some may learn faster than the severely retarded, but they are all under retardation. They all need your special.
Yeah, it's just, isn't it weird just hearing that word being thrown around very freely? I mean, that's how it was.
Used properly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There's gotta be the scene when you're watching the TV at the bar.
And then somebody runs up and turns the TV off as soon as it's over. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Didn't that used to, when? Wait.
Well, I tell you, Miss Chu, I've had to deal with prejudice all my life.
Yeah.
I figured if I ever got the boss and I could give
I was gonna say, when you were a kid and you saw somebody like run up and turn the TV off, didn't you always kind of go like, "Hey," like, I was more interested in what's on that TV in this show than the actual show itself. Why'd they turn it off?
Photograph's cute, don't it? He looks good. Had my eye on him ever since I started here.
Oh boy. Uh-oh. It's gonna be trouble in paradise.
All right.
Oh, boy.
Sure is a real cute hunk of man. Well, I hate to cool you.
I think the same thing happened when she dated Michael Scott.
So did my fifth husband when I met him. Hey, honey.
Yeah.
Hey, how about you and me going dancing tonight after work?
Some whore came
I
around.
know a fine place where we can have a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah, that's okay. Well, we can't get back to it because Virginia will get mad at me.
I'd sure like to take advantage of this, man. Emily Chad's man.
We go.
Yeah.
There's a lawnmower man. Got a
see,
scene coming up.
She's heard of. There's a lawnmower man scene.
Was that Patrick?
I was gonna say she's heard a certain rumor about mentally challenged men. Or
I think Mike mentioned earlier they don't know their own strength. in the nether regions.
But Virginia don't know won't hurt her. I can't help it if I'm crazy about you now, can I?
Well, no.
This is weird.
All right.
She put on her
Honey, you don't have to be afraid of me.
lingerie, I guess. Whatever that is.
That's is that Miss Hannigan from Annie?
I only have to have
Wardrobe?
one thing to make me happy.
Like green.
Oh no, wait. That's not. Wait, she was. No,
Yeah. Something Eva Gabor.
It's from the closet of Eva Gabor.
A nice steady job. You don't have to be a
It looks kind of like Bob Odenkirk there.
And you don't have to be a rich man.
Do you
I
think
can't get Ben Folds out of my head.
you think his shoes hurt?
Roger!
Probably, yeah.
Let's open up the door before we get in trouble.
He's fighting the battle of who
I just know
has the capacity to cut their lives.
Take me home now, please.
Oh, was he covering his boner up?
Yeah, I think so. My dong's about to tear out of my pants.
Some retards beating bitches off with sticks.
Oh, it skipped again.
And a Cosby Show in-theme moment there.
Oh.
I went a long time.
I know. The lady wouldn't let me go.
Well, you didn't have to go with her in the first place.
Nothing happened,
Like,
honey.
do you have a fan going or something?
I got some water boiling in the back. Sorry about that.
Virginia, I wouldn't do it for the first time with a stranger.
Cut. We're gonna need to put the glasses back on.
Besides, we
You don't look. You just don't look the part without the glasses.
Both of them also, like, What they do with their mouths changes.
Yeah.
scene to scene.
Yeah.
Especially not to you.
He's about to end up on a list of some kind.
Funny?
Okay, we want to skip forward a little bit here.
Yeah, let's get to the money shot.
What is it?
Skip to the lawnmower man.
Over to all the counselors. It tells all about this couple like us that got married. They had all these kids. And they
Yeah, I said it was written by Stephen King.
and then they left them. And
I
then
think
they
he
went
finishes on her
out.
face if you want to skip forward a little bit.
And
Roger, you
pause.
old son of a gun, you still have a year to pay on it. How'd you do it?
Well, like my dad would say, I made Mr. Finkel a deal. I told him
What's
he
that
could
mean
have
exactly?
my record collection, my poems, and all my hula hoops until I finished paying him.
Roger.
It's
It's like
just
somebody told him that, like, retarded people can't shut their mouths.
ever.
You have to leave your mouth open all the time.
I loved your icing, Mrs. Myers. You'll have to give me the recipe.
I'm afraid it's a mix right out of a box. Now that I'm a working woman, I take any help I can get.
Well, folks, we're here to get acquainted and I believe ask some questions. What say we get started?
Oh, you take off that wig
Now,
first.
we
sir.
all love Jenny Ray very much, so we want to be sure that we understand what this is
Back
all
to Barbara
about.
Billings. Look.
I don't
Yeah.
want to be called Jenny Ray anymore. Jenny Ray was a girl's name. And I'm a woman. Roger gave me an engagement ring.
Yes, dear.
Still malcontent.
To begin,
Fuck this.
Virginia
Hair's a little bit
has
gray
been
now.
receiving a
Yeah,
supplemental
fuck my
income
life.
from the state.
Thanks to these doofuses.
$225 a month.
Well, if they
25
marry, they lose
hours.
that.
I'm never not wearing this
The amount
suit.
will be reduced for them as a couple, but they'll have aid as long as they qualify.
You're gonna have to
Mr.
add that to
Stein,
Kevin's
I don't
dad's
mean this to sound
dialect.
hostile,
25
but the
hours.
family can't help but wonder if this whole thing was encouraged as another experiment.
No, ma'am, it was not. This whole thing is simply the normal end result of two people who fell in love.
Yes. Well, are there any statistics on the end result of marriage among retarded people?
There are. And they parallel the rest of society. They make it or they don't in the same proportions as normal people.
I have a question. What about their legal entanglements as a couple? Who would be responsible for their debts and contracts?
They would.
What about children?
I'm gonna end up having to get
And
off the
how much a
couch
part did
if something goes
sex
wrong.
play in their desire to get
I
married?
don't want to do that.
Hey, Kate. How
Excuse
many
me?
more questions are you going to ask before we can get married?
And more as far as I'm
I think that's the thing that stood out the most to me as a kid is
I'm glad
the way she says
Yeah, I
that.
used to say mang.
I think you've made that clear.
but they very much want your approval. They're going to need all the love and support they can get from their families.
We want you to be as happy as we are.
Ugh, fuck.
Well, we have issues, so we're not.
Yeah.
Why
That's-
can't you be more like us?
That's not what
You
life's
have-
about.
You're supposed to have hang-ups about this.
You always said you wanted me to grow up to be somebody. Now I am.
Like, if you want us to believe
I'm a
somebody's
man.
retarded, like, they can't be making points. Like, that kind of defeats the whole purpose. You shouldn't be able to talk people into shit.
Yeah.
We did it! It's okay! Look what Katie sent me!
Oh, that's a bad luck, isn't it? The end of this, folks. You're gonna want to see the big finish.
You don't want to miss the climax.
You ever seen a donkey dick?
Well, there's a scene where they go to Mexico.
I will never approve such a marriage. It would be a travesty.
Travesty of what?
Responsible
Travis doesn't like.
Translated to trained animals are trying to get away from their keepers.
Travis doesn't like when retarded people get
Roger
married.
and Virginia have decided to act like the adults they are.
And he drinks
In spite of
tea
all your
when they
efforts,
do.
In spite of that insidious article.
You see Travis
in spite of
tea?
the whole damn sensitive world around them, those two are going to be married next month. They are sure going to miss you at their wedding. I'm sure they will.
Oh, by the way, where did you say they'd be living after they get married?
You know where they're going to be living. Virginia's going to move into Roger's
In my
apartment.
bedroom?
Oh, I'm afraid not, Mr.
Yeah, I'm
As of
afraid
this
not.
morning,
Yeah.
all the transitional living apartments are for single retarded adults. If Roger Myers and
Single
Virginia Hensler
retarded.
were married,
Not
they would find
retarded.
someplace anxious to rent to retards.
Points at his son.
Place
Wait,
wasn't
what do you
my
say?
idea. It was yours and other businessmen who
Rent to
believed in the principle of
retards.
normalization. We've all
I can
worked
back it
so
up if you
hard.
want.
Seriously, they'd probably say it as much as they said fuck in The Big Lebowski.
If Roger Myers and Virginia Hensler want to get married, they can find someplace else to live. Anxious to rent to retards.
You're gonna find a place that's anxious.
It was yours.
Oh, we're anxious to rent a retard.
That might be a bit of a red flag if they're anxious.
Yeah.
Please be notified that I am not coming back.
Breed a bunch of retards.
Please tell me why. Why is it all right to encourage people like Roger and Virginia to go out into the world and support themselves, and not all right to grant them the subsidiary privileges of adults? Why must slow-minded people continually be
Keep it down.
children?
There's somebody sleeping
This
next
is
to me.
okay. Let's do it. Can we do another take? I guess not.
So that's it. That's where all this garbage is coming from. Neither Virginia nor Roger is congenitally retarded. You know that. Their chances of having a retarded child were no greater than yours or mine. You know that too.
All right, if I'd known, we should have been keeping count. Yeah, just had a clicker and on the screen, it was just like South Park did with
The shit, yeah.
That would have been good.
Yeah, well.
We can go back and edit that in.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, oh, there, Patrick, you know that?
Yeah, I got a day to kill. All right.
Yes, I do. Severely retarded.
I mean, if we had a social media department, then that we'd have them do it.
Institutionalized.
Look at this guy's mouth.
I'm sure somebody in the chat would be willing to do it for us.
I think that guy,
I didn't know.
his face is melting slowly during the scene.
Yeah.
Of salesman.
I'll meet you halfway, Mr. Stein. I'll withdraw my objections to the marriage. If you
Only anal.
and give me proof
And I get to watch.
that there will be no children.
You want me to take him downtown and have him sterilized? Would that make you feel less personally threatened? Go to
Yes.
find Lee Davis. Virginia and Roger are going to be
We need
thoroughly
more
counseled.
people in society that
And then they
are
gonna
smart
make
enough to do
decisions.
horrible
And
things,
if you try to kick them out
not
of
these
here,
people.
Yeah.
consider it a
Not like
violation
them.
of their civil rights, and I will haul your rear end to court.
Language. What was that?
Was that his cell phone?
As the water sac breaks, cervix
Is the water boiling?
Did y'all hear that?
Yeah,
What was that?
Yeah, water's boiling. Water's done.
Is it an app on your device?
Yes.
Really?
They're talking about how to do it here.
Well, why do you fucking die?
I did.
The-
He didn't.
Why not, Roger?
My hand's on his dick.
Because we want kids.
Oh wait, now it's up there.
We're gonna have a bunch like that show on TV.
TV is one thing, Raj, but in real life, to support a bunch of
17
kids, you need
kids
to
and
earn 4
counting.
times as much as you do now.
Then I will.
How?
Those kids are
They're up to 50,
dumber.
57 now.
Yeah.
I'll be
Oh
a
yeah,
teacher.
some of them are in trouble
Roger,
for
you have a high school equivalency certificate.
creepy
I mean, you
and
know,
that's terrific.
statistically,
But to
if
be
you
a
have
teacher, you need a
15
college
billion
diploma.
fucking
That
kids,
means
one of them's gonna be at least one or two is gonna be a creep.
science,
Yeah.
geometry.
the other
I
ones,
taught
yeah.
myself long division, didn't I?
You sure
Especially
did.
if you
That's a heck of an
have them hang
achievement.
around at a church.
Yeah.
But it took you 20 years.
Just kidding.
I'm not stand up for that statement.
There are some Not all, just most, you know. Did they get drunk? Why are they walking like that? Oh, wait. I'm sorry.
She hurt her leg when she was a child, remember? Hurt her leg in a way that she has a limp that kind of varies from year to year.
It seems like he has a similar injury. Should we fast forward?
Yeah, we got about 10 minutes, 11 minutes left in this movie.
Maybe that's not.
Ah, boy.
She's got some narrow nostrils, I'll tell you that.
You see the doctor?
She's the anti-karaoke gal.
No babies, Roger. It's better for us.
She wearing the Clint Eastwood thing. Poncho.
Oh, Virginia.
Oh, what actually is she wearing?
I have two bunnies.
Some kind of poncho.
A poncho with a sticker collar on
We
it?
did the right thing, Roger. I know we did.
Is there,
And we're gonna be happy.
their Gene Stapleton haircut?
Well, if she had any other haircut, she might be attractive, so they couldn't have that character, you know.
I don't have to tell you anything about sex, do I? And you understand.
Not
should
unless you
always
want
be
to.
Tender with a woman and always respect her.
Bobby, we've been through it all. Bobby, do you remember when we were little and I had to hold your hand to go to sleep?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. I'm surprised you do.
Oh, I remember everything. All the times you had to stay home with me and stick up for me and take me places you really didn't want to go. And you never got mad at me. Not really. And you never hit me.
Well, I got angry
Like Dad.
sometimes, Raj. I just didn't talk about it, that's all.
Oh, this one's
Hey,
almost
fast
over.
forward.
You helped me get to where I am today.
Related and loved to each other.
Did you fast forward, or was that
Yes. Yes, I'm fast forwarding here. There's only about 4 or 5 minutes left.
Met at the Bunny Rabbit,
Oh, shit.
which reminds us that in Matthew we may
People
read
do
of the words of
change.
Jesus that you two shall become one flesh in
His dad is
beautiful ways.
content.
Oh, yeah, he smiled for once, yeah.
Tell him that she has big blue eyes just like the bunny rabbit, and that ever since then I've called her my bunny.
That
May
would
you
be just about
continue
enough.
to seek his reverence through God's will and spirit. Roger, Virginia, will you turn to each other, please?
How'd this movie do in the box office?
It didn't quite make it there.
You choose Virginia to be your wife.
Patrick, do we know for sure?
Honor her.
It's a TV movie.
Are you sure?
Ideals and emotions
Yeah.
Through crises and anxieties, through joys and pleasures, caring
Look at the guy
for
behind them.
lifelong commitment, your ideals and emotions,
Look at the guy behind them in the middle. Whoa. Ooh, wee.
caring for her
That's
and
Lewis from Revenge of the Nerds.
yes. Virginia, do you accept Roger as your husband? Will you love and respect and honor him? Will you share your plans and interests, your ideals and emotions, through crises and anxieties,
And is
through
that-
joys and pleasures,
I don't know.
caring for him
Just some broad.
in lifelong
Neither one of them
commitment?
bouncing around now.
Yes,
Yeah.
I will.
Roger, repeat after me, please.
They had to
I
rehearse her saying
join you
I
in
will,
marriage
because she wasn't
to
sure
know
she
you
wanted to
as
do
my
this.
wife.
But they said, God damn it, you're doing
I join you in marriage to know you as my wife.
Okay. 2 minutes to go.
We have a reservation. Mr. and Mrs. Myers.
We just got married.
Like what? I've never heard anyone talk like that. God damn it.
Could you show Mr. and Mrs. Myers to room 801, please?
801. Oh, that's the yeah.
Don't forget to turn the camera on. Hidden in the smoke detector. Someone died on this carpet.
And making sure they get on the elevator safely.
There was blood everywhere, but you can't tell.
Now can we go?
That's a nice lobby. I thought we just looked around a little.
Roz, they're on their honeymoon. They're going to do just fine. Have a little trust.
It's like Scott lost his teeth.
Roger needs some help with them.
Mom, Dad, why don't you guys listen to this man right here? I think it's time that we butt out. Come on.
I think they're gonna try to fuck.
Oh, they're all done. Oh.
Thanks for your blowjob on the elevator in front of those two guys. Well, Getty Lee done good.
Yep.
I'm horny.
We asked for a room with a view of the ocean. That's what we paid for.
They're still getting fucked with. I thought this movie was over.
We didn't pay a lot of money to look at a wall.
You're absolutely right. I'm very sorry. Please
I don't look at a wall while I'm getting pounded.
We've made a mistake. Show Mr. and Mrs. Myers to suite 1011, please.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm very sorry.
They're standing up for themselves. Even the hotel
It is
is
against the
evil.
law in 1 out of 4 states in this country for the retarded to marry. As I mentioned before, my brother Roger and Virginia, the girl he loved, objected to this.
Do you have to be retarded to marry the retarded? How's that law work?
I don't know.
It's a question for Gary Glitter, I think.
At some point, you're a predator, right?
Damn.
All right.
Steve
Well,
Butts doesn't think so.
I don't know if that's so.
Shepard Sanders as customer is pretty good.
All right, it's the Pran Funkels Totally Bitchin' Moving Picture Show. We got one more thing in store. I'm not. I don't know if that was a great idea to show that, but
I think it was just fine. It was.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
We discussed a few different options.
It's a weird old movie, you know.
I liked the idea of just revisiting it.
Yeah. That was mainly what this was, you know, just
I would bet money that everybody that's watching the show right now hadn't seen that previously.
Oh, no way. Yeah, no way.
Yeah.
No way.
There's that.
No way. No way.
If I had, I don't remember it.
Yeah, no. No, yeah.
But I
yeah.
definitely remember your interpretations of it.
And it's just the just the sheer overacting of that whole thing. Yeah, it was just as a kid, I was
once again, if you go watch The Office, Pam's mom.
Okay,
that
was her, huh?
That just adds to it, in my opinion.
That's great. That's great. All right, getting this other, this is our it's a double feature tonight, and it's
what's that, Mike?
So Nameless Jedi says R.I.P. Val Kilmer.
That's what I was just looking at.
Did you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Val Kilmer died, like, evidently.
Yeah.
Sounds like it happened during the show, according to here for the comments.
Well, that's incredibly sad. Was he sick or something?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if I knew that.
For a long time. I think.
Oh, okay.
I think he was. No, I haven't seen the new Top Gun from 2 or 3 years ago. But I think he like barely appeared in it or something because he was very ill. Is that correct, Mike? Did you see that movie?
I did not see the movie.
God damn it! I want some butts.
All right, Pran Funkels' Totally Bitchin' Moving Picture Show.
Live your life, Val.
Yep.
Throat cancer.
R.I.P. Throat cancer. God, that sucks. Okay. We're going to get right on to the next one here. And it is a little
bit more upbeat. Maybe.
A little more upbeat. Yeah, I guess. Maybe.
I mean, there's probably going to be a lot less discrimination against mentally challenged individuals.
Yeah. So I'm going to grab a beer real fast. It'll just take me a second. I'll be right back. Okay. And then we'll get this going. We got this going. We'll get this going. Totally moving bitchin' picture show. You guys having fun tonight? It's April Fool's. We're doing some weird stuff. As we always do on April Fool's. But the Pran Funkels Totally Bitchin' Moving Picture Show is it's become a time-honored tradition. It's like the third or fourth year we've done it, but we started doing weird little video things about 7 years ago, right? 2018. So, all right, I'll be right back.
We talked last year when the three of us did this that we should do it more often.
Yeah, because 2 years ago we did the commish commentary where it was just audio of us watching and describing
but you couldn't see it.
Yes, an episode of the commish.
And we didn't think we'd watch the whole thing, but I think we did end up watching it.
Now we considered. Should we tell them what we considered playing tonight instead of this?
Maybe not, because we might still do it.
Yeah, maybe. So I don't know.
I still haven't. Have you? You haven't watched any of it?
No. Okay. So okay. Louis C.K. does a bit about that last thing and how like they wanted to have a child and it was just a flat no, and Louis C.K. does a bit about how like this movie just basically teaches that there are limits. There are limits. No, you can't have a child. Yeah. So you can do all this other shit, but there are limits. So anyway, it's a pretty funny bit. Look up Louis C.K.'s.
I wonder what the statistics even are on that, or did they cover it in the movie and I just couldn't hear what they were saying?
Oh, we skipped a lot, so
man, anyways, probably like that. I'm sure that's for the better.
Yeah.
But like, like little people can have kids and they're like just normal height, I think.
Yeah.
So I wonder what the statistics even are, or if they knew, or they're just like,
Yeah.
I mean, if you watch Mad Men, a guy gets... Oh, that's very loud.
Sorry about that.
There's a guy that his, like, foot gets run over from a riding lawnmower in the office.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, he's in a wheelchair or whatever, and then they're like, well, you can't do... You're fired, Can't have a guy in a fucking wheelchair around here. Jesus Christ.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Similarly to the guy who's gay, well, obviously you're fucking fired.
All right. I'm going to go grab a beer, and we'll be right back.
Oh, can I go?
Yeah. With more of the Pran Funkels Totally Bitchin' Moving Picture Show. Be right back. All right. I'm back. Anybody else here? Here for the comments, Nameless Jedi, John Y. Modern day debate. Is that a real thing? I think that's a bot. Are you a real
Yes.
Okay.
I was trying to think of that movie a few minutes ago.
I just got a message that said OBS disconnected and then reconnected, so I don't know what that's about, but
Mike, you still with us?
modern day debate is real. I don't come on Pran Funkels very much anymore, so I don't know who's modern day debate. Do you know who that is?
Someone who's been in our chat before.
Oh, okay. All right. I don't know. Telling me OBS disconnected, reconnection successful. What is fucking going on here? Huh?
Any issues with the feed, folks, in the chat?
Yeah, is there any jumping around or doing anything weird?
I like that jump around song.
Me too, teacher lady.
Every time I go to the local bar, I put that in on the jukebox.
Do you wear your pants backwards too?
No, it just looks like I am. Because they're really bad jeans. And I have a really bad body to wear jeans.
Theoden Pettigreen says,
Haven't seen you around Burger World lately.
He says, is this a mass debate?
You're gonna debate about this?
Are we going to mass debate about that?
We're gonna have a mass debate about how much mass.
Are you a mass debater? All right. Welcome, everybody. If you're just tuning in, we're about to start the second of our double feature on the Pran Funkels Totally Bitchin' Moving Picture Show. It's something we do on April 1st every year. Theoden says, hello, everybody. What's that, Cody?
Don't get
Everyone.
too worked up. There will be no manicotti tonight.
Not even for Theodore.
Well, let's not elaborate too much.
Okay. All right.
Mike? Where's Mike? Did he go pee-pee?
I think so.
I'm making a drink.
Very loud.
Okay. All right.
What kind of drink you making?
Oh, well.
Maker's Mark. Old fashioned.
Is it zestfully plain?
Unzesty.
That's cool.
All right, let's get into our second of our double feature.
You ready, Mike?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is called a little film called How Can I Tell If I'm Really in Love? Starring Jason and Justine Bateman. So let's take a look at that tonight on the Pran Funkels Totally Bitchin' Moving Picture Show. Oh yeah.
If we knew the answer to that, we'd be at the end of the video instead of the beginning. This is my brother Jason.
We'd like to get you together with about 100 other guys who feel just the way you do.
Whoa.
About love.
And we'd like you
That's
to
a
meet.
gangbang.
Okay, 1, 2,
100 other guys?
4. Hi, you guys. I'm Dina.
Hi, I'm Jennifer. Excuse me, could I have your number?
Oh, shit.
5, 6.
She just woke up.
Dina smells like cigarettes.
Hey, you guys. I'm Ted. I'm here too.
Ted, you're about 40. What's going on here?
Oh my God. Hi,
I'm Karen. I'm Cassandra. Excuse me. Got a phone?
Hi, I'm Josh.
Oh my God. We've all got the same question.
All of you are so
How
young.
can I tell if I'm really in love?
How can I tell if I'm really in love?
It's about
It's just indescribable.
It's all about the Argyle sweater. If I'm gay.
Oh my God.
Is this Saved by the Bell?
Stephen. Judith.
Judith is about 38.
Scott. Suzanne. Jay. What did he? Wait, he said something there. Hang on. What was that?
Oh, now they're talking? The other actor's not.
Love is caring.
Trust.
They get halfway through these shots.
Honesty.
They're like, maybe we should have to say something.
Fun sex.
Ecstasy.
The drug.
Galactic.
I want the Ben Folds guy to show up again.
I have a feeling
I don't know if there is one word for love.
Oh wow. Now who spray painted all over the screen?
I think there is one word for love. It's love.
The Burt Reynolds and Anastasia.
How about some anesthesia? Eh?
Sharon. Marshall.
Marshall's not fucking
Vu.
around. Vu? He's fucking around.
What are all these people? What are they doing?
Now, are you keeping track of all these people?
We're supposed to remember all these characters.
What did he say about penis?
On a boomerang.
It just keeps going.
Donovan's from
Is this like that Saturday Night Live episode where they just?
It's gonna keep getting faster. And
Or is this like
faster.
this is where they got the idea for too many cooks? Huh?
Happiness.
I don't want it
Janice.
to stop now. I want it to keep going.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
God damn it! Somebody's spray painting the window again. Their marker.
I really wish it was about twice as long.
What's this? What's going on? Is that death coming to take us away?
Hi and hi from.
One of the things I always hated in school was
What was that
when they
ominous
show a movie or
figure?
a film strip.
I don't
They'd
know.
say, "Stop the
I think
film
it was
now
Satan.
and talk about it."
Yeah, I remember what her name was.
What are we supposed to do? Do we
Justine.
have to stop now?
It's Justine
Now's
Bateman.
the time to talk about sex. Now's the time to talk about.
Was that a
love?
trick question?
Come on.
Look, guys, this is a no pressure
I'm wondering.
show.
He's just all relaxed.
Okay, if you say so.
Oh, whoa!
I hear ya.
Whoa.
Oof.
Oh, Ted like
You got the old guy convinced.
You know, you can stop this tape anytime
Can you turn it up
Just
any,
push the
Patrick,
pause
or is
button
that it?
with
Yeah,
your
I can turn it
finger.
up.
Next to that is rewind, and next to that is fast forward.
Oh,
You can
thanks.
pick and
Thanks for
choose
that.
what you want to see, what you want to see over again. We're
All
in
right.
your hands.
Well, in that case, let's go ahead and turn this off, folks.
Pop
How
card.
can I tell if
Guys,
I'm
guys,
really...
we have a choice here. Did you hear what she said? We don't have to watch this at all, or we can just watch just the good parts.
I'm changing channels, looking for more.
in love?
How can I tell if I'm really in love?
I don't know. I'm in the dark.
Well, that's a good place to start. No one has a final word, but together,
Us and you guys.
yeah, together we'll come closer to finding an answer.
We want to give you time to think about love.
And you got company.
These teenagers look 35
right from the
by
start.
today's
Yeah, I
I
know.
don't think teenagers
teenager, somebody under 18. Not talking about pre-marriage. Talking about you
Bernie
folks.
Sanders?
I don't think that teenagers should have sex. All right.
Saul's book gave us the idea for this video.
I don't think that's very funny.
You don't have to agree with me. In my opinion, you're too young, you're too vulnerable. Even committed relationships are spoiled by premature sex.
Saul's practical.
If you feel yourself to be in love, you are.
Oh, I
That's
feel
practical.
myself.
We're talking about love. This strong, dynamic, energetic,
Shouldn't you be
exciting
making
emotion.
popcorn,
It's
so-
wonderful. But, you know, love can also go from near perfect one day to almost a disaster the
And
next.
sorting it out is what this video is all about. The bottom line is we're
Justine,
here
we're
because
trying to
of you.
listen to Bernie here.
Oh, and by the way, I'm Justine.
The top 1%.
The moon know when nighttime is here.
Ah, boy.
Does your dick get really hot? That's the one way to tell.
How
well
does
I'm really in love?
One day you'll meet someone and you'll
ask
feel different
to your
feelings.
sister, I guess.
Feel,
Your
something that
twins.
goes through your whole body. Your body gets
They're not twins. She's older, right? Are they twins?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like all over your body, it's like this elation, like you feel really, really good.
That
like
sweater.
You can do anything.
When you're in love, it's like no other feeling in the world.
Hey, out of the grass, asshole.
It's that.
What's she wearing? A
Rainbows and stars.
yellow
That's
trash
the girl
bag?
from the last show,
I am
right?
so
I was gonna
confused.
say, yeah.
To me, to be
You're
in love
spazzing
is to
out.
be alive. Gosh. I don't think you have to
Hey,
be
your hair is
in
in
love
the
to feel alive. But to feel alive, you have to be in love.
When I'm with somebody I love, I feel good.
Love is great because it's making him happy and improving his grades.
Paul's gay, y'all.
I don't know. I'm in the dark.
This bitch doesn't know anything.
It's the strongest thing to feel. Well, I know about love.
Not if there's
like,
anything
love
wrong
my
with that.
parents, love my dog.
Just saying.
But love my boyfriend, I don't know about that.
It makes you feel like you can't do anything wrong.
Theoden says love feels like constipation.
You didn't do well on a test, or
He says, I love.
I don't know. You got in a fight with someone.
Why is he standing on the wrong side of the?
As soon as you
What the
see
hell is
that
he
person,
doing?
you're
He's a
with that
rebel.
The gardener is going to be pretty mad.
He doesn't play by the fucking rules. Look at him.
faults, and you think to yourself, "There's somebody who loves me. It's got to be something good about me."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say to my boyfriend,
That shot.
I'm in love with you.
They just cut to a shot of a guy going, yeah.
I know what I'm saying, but I don't.
When they filmed this, they're like,
You follow?
we can't do everything,
is
at, you know, the same.
Love is love. I mean,
The
it's
same
like
angle,
when you're
the
not
same
embarrassed in
backdrops,
front of
so
somebody,
that-
or
All right, just
you
come
don't
over
feel
here by
guilt
this
after
railing.
something you've
Go
done.
stand in
You
the
just be
Stand in the
yourself
bushes.
in front of it.
Stand in the
A very awesome friendship.
A stepladder. A
That
stepladder?
What's
guy.
that?
I want to see more of that guy.
I didn't
I
catch
don't
his
know. I'm in
name.
the dark.
They keep cutting back to this chick saying, I'm in the dark.
There's no darkness.
Yeah, she's the idiot.
Well, it's supposed to be funny.
My best
There's
friend and I
another
are really
17-year-old,
close.
35.
And,
Another 35-year-old high school student.
That Kramer?
Oh, he's anonymous.
And sometimes when I'm talking
It's
to
Ryan.
her,
That's Ryan Reynolds.
She'll tell me, "Oh yeah, I went out with him
You
last
got a
night."
yield sign with a
And
Super
she'll tell me
Mario.
something that he
That's
said.
one of Elon Musk's kids, right?
And
Is that
it's
Photoshop?
Just named
Dude?
question mark.
really open, and he'll never say something like that to me.
It
And
kinda
I'll
looks
just say,
like it's
"Wow,
hanging
that doesn't
there
sound
next
like
to him."
him. It doesn't
Just
sound like he would
smooth.
say something like that." But he's always open like that with
Hang
her.
on, I'm going to punch this and see if a mushroom
talking
comes
about
out.
love with their friends because they have this.
What the fuck is happening here?
I think Dan Aykroyd is being stared at by a cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are we gonna hear this fucking song like all the way through this?
You know, you hear your parents say, you'll have plenty of time to do all that. You'll have plenty of time, plenty of time. When I was 15, the time was like now. You know, I wanted to go out and so forth, and my parents would say, just wait.
I just don't want you to get hurt. He's not your type. You'll get over it. Give it time.
What are these news reporters saying
When
to
you've
the
lived as
teenagers?
long as I have,
We say things like, if you have sex before marriage, you'll have nothing to look forward to in marriage. There'll be no surprises in marriage. If that's the only surprise in marriage, I say
It's
don't
bullshit.
marry. It's not worth it.
How about, I know what I'm talking about.
You see, the funny thing about this, guys, is that we parents tell you that we want you to
How old is he here, really?
40.
For real, in his early 40s.
our
Yeah.
own teenage years with incredible
He
fondness.
looks so out of
I mean,
place.
for me, for example, it was Patricia. Oh, she gave a whole new meaning to the word love. She was fantastic.
Blowjob. Oh,
I'm doing it. I'm doing the same thing.
She cut the
You'll never
balls,
get over
guys.
this. Your life is over.
Ruined. Yeah.
Kaput.
It's like it's scripted, you know.
Throughout history, even some of the
Badly.
smartest girls fell for
I think
lines that
those
guys
videos
use to get them
sponsored
to
by
have
Mr.
sex
Skin
with them. The classic,
Has
the
the
granddaddy of
drawings
them all has got to be.
Love me.
What is
If you really loved me, you'd have
what is
sex
this point?
Somebody told him if he changes the sound of his voice, he can relate to kids.
That suit is very, very in 1986.
He's saying things that I agree with, but in a condescending way where I can't tell if he's trying to be sarcastic or not.
It contains all the classics, all the guys.
Justine, why are you on the floor?
all these years.
There's a couch right there.
You want to sit on the couch instead?
It's pretty obvious, I think, that the one thing the guy wants is sex, and rightfully so.
Oh, there's Ted's point.
There's his black book.
Some
You know
solid
that bitch
romantic
is
lines. I feel like a traitor doing this.
big. It's banging.
She just popped up in a little pink bubble there.
Folks, instead of apps to fuck people late at night, people used to have black books.
Little
that would write
books.
down numbers and
It's
stuff.
said by a guy who thinks his date's a real dog, but
I mean,
he
I
wants
never
one
did,
more
but yeah.
thing before he ditches her. Ever heard it?
Well, you know, he's probably got more ass than all these people
It's
put
said
together.
right after the guy puts the lights out.
I don't know, the Batemans probably
Hey,
did pretty
you're
well.
not just another face to me. I really love you.
What's the connection between sex
Now, this
and
guy.
love?
Oh, is that what you meant?
A lot of,
Yeah.
lot of
It's
sexual,
cool and tell.
a lot of sexual tension there.
I'll take care of everything.
Hey, don't worry about it.
If anybody tells you not to worry,
Nobody asked you,
worry.
so.
Baby, you're driving
This
me
is-
so
No,
What
I'm
the
not.
fuck
I'm
is
driving
going
you
on?
home.
Honey bunch, I'll go crazy.
This is like a bad acid trip.
I say honey bunch.
This
will
guy.
help us you people line up
I need you to lay across on your belly.
Development in our
piece of
growing and
plywood.
developing
The fuck?
relationship.
Are we supposed to know that this guy is? Is he an
I'll make
actor?
it simple.
No,
Making
he's a
love
student.
is a natural development for us.
He's a hunk.
Sweetie, I'll just stay in for a minute.
Okay, we
What am
got
I, a
it. You're doing
microwave
Rudy
oven?
Giuliani.
This is
Good impersonation.
Ted is just way too comfortable here. It's
Ed, hurry your nuts. It seems like you're getting mashed.
Terrific. See you in 48 hours.
That took care of that. Are you girls taking
Serena
notes on
Venus.
this? We're coming to my favorite part here.
yeah,
the
just
part I
sit
sell.
normally in the chair, please.
Feet on the floor, Ted.
Here you go. I promise I won't hurt you.
Are your knees,
I'll still
is on your
respect you
jeans kind of
tomorrow.
brown?
We
We're doing
went
some
to
gardening.
get something to eat, and we were sitting in the car eating it. And he asked me if I'd ever had a one-night stand.
What is
And
with
I
these
said
drawings?
No. And cheeky devil, he turned
It
to me
makes
and
no
said,
sense.
I was sitting there, and a man's ear.
He wanted me to.
next to my head.
He wanted me to finger bang his ear.
You won't get pregnant.
I'm a 40-year-old.
I'm prepared.
High school
place or
student.
mine?
You at your place.
Wet Willie.
Me at mine. Good night.
I promise I won't tell.
Everything that he had known about me was known by all
That's
of
not
his
something I
friends.
wanted to see or hear
And
Ted
that was
Davis say.
because it wasn't meant for his friends to know.
Honest, I'll pull out in time.
Amy Schumer.
Oh boy, this is getting
Now,
risque.
guys,
He just say he'll pull out.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you,
this is-
can you rewind that?
I
All
found
mute.
He
interesting.
say, I think he said I'll pull out and finish on her back.
Can you turn it up, Patrick, or is that it?
Yeah, yeah. It's just you guys are talking. So
In
I
the
don't wanna-
back of this little
Wasn't meant for his
Here we
friends
go.
to
Here we
know.
go.
Honest, I'll pull out in time. Now, guys, you know that's a lie.
in the back of this little black book, which I found interesting.
I'm going
are
to
some
challenge the
lines in
entire
which
the
girls can
logic
say
of this
no.
entire video.
They're
Now.
very elegant.
fuck's
some
he
of
trying
them.
to do?
I think they work. Here are a few.
Trying to ruin
No.
it for all of us.
Apparently, it
Keep your
fucking
paws
sucks at
off
pulling
it.
out.
I think my
Alright.
grandma used that one.
Hey, why don't we get comfortable?
It's a special
How long
thing.
am
I
I
wouldn't
gonna
trust
count
that
You're
guy.
not my type. I have hay fever really bad. I have a headache. That's a classic. I thought you were supposed to use it
Her
after
black
you're
book
married,
is
though.
pretty
God gave you a
fucked
beautiful
up.
body.
It looks like
Share
It's just about illnesses.
I'm not that kind of girl.
Excuses.
No.
Yeah.
It's against my religion. That's not bad.
It's too late. I can't stop. I'm coming in.
Can someone... someone should
All
stop
she has to
this
say,
guy.
I think I hear your mother
These
coming.
kids ain't ever gonna come again.
He'll stop on a dime.
It's
He's
not
here
that we
to-
want you to
he's
be
here to
flip
kill their
about
libido
relationships that are
permanently.
important to you. We just want to give you the time. The time to catch up with the guys and to gather the courage to handle the fast talkers.
Sex is like any other exercise. It takes practice.
Not with me, dumbbell. Okay.
If you let me, you wouldn't
Queen
make me do
Latifah.
something I really don't want to do.
There's a lot of facts in this being presented as not facts.
Why
and
don't we
then
just
vice
toss this
versa.
over here? Listen, we're all sexual, but there are lots of ways to show somebody you love them without having sexual intercourse.
By kissing, hugging.
Why are you on the floor, bitch? Get up.
And what is this drawing? What are these silhouettes
Just
that
hanging
are
there.
covered in semen?
It's artsy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, here we go.
All right, now
Here we go,
can
folks.
you pause it?
Yeah. Oh shit. Hang on.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. I was gonna say like we should make sure we know what all these stand for, and if they didn't show it, I was gonna say we should pause it and guess, but we know. Okay.
Okay, let's
I
see.
was very
7,
interested
8,
in this,
9, 10.
having heard the audio.
You ready?
Oh, he was so
Let's
TS,
go.
yeah, he was so TS. And we wondered if she was GIB. He said,
It says it on the shirts, so.
Yeah, I didn't realize it. I was
Hot to trot.
it's to be ITB of my LT.
in the butt.
In the back of my LTD. Easy score.
Wait a minute. What does POA stand for?
Piece of
I don't think they
ass.
showed us. Let's get. Can we review? I think it said the shirt was a misprint. And then
Easy score.
easy score.
Piece of ass. Come on, strong.
It said POA on both sides.
I know. Yeah. Out the door. Love.
Is this a Russian? Those guys are
Was that David Cross doing a goofy, doing Yale
Sarah
hilarity?
Silverman and then David Cross.
Take it from me.
And there were outdoor wild.
It's Indomitable Spirit.
Now, she should just wear that. Just wear this shirt that says sex.
Girls are supposed to stay virgins as
Yeah,
long as they
just
possibly
around.
can, you know. And for guys, it's different, you know. They're supposed to lose their virginity as soon as they can.
We live in a sexist society, and somehow or other, the society says, you know, boys have sex because of the possibility of sex, and girls have sex because of the possibility of
That
love.
guy in the front
It's a
row is
different
enjoying
agenda.
the hell out of this.
We think we know why guys want to have sex. They need it. Then why does a girl want to have sex?
A lot of girls are looking for scams too.
Girls don't enjoy sex.
They might not act like it, but they're looking for the same things that boys are looking for.
Yeah, it's not unheard of for a girl
Ain't
to
it?
feed a guy a
Yeah.
line, too.
Yeah.
No, is it?
I just love the way you look on the football field.
Ugh.
Would I say that to someone? I
Is she talking to Ted?
Sorry.
Yeah,
He's like, yeah, I see y'all little girls.
You know, the interesting thing about all this is a lot of these people are grandparents now that you're seeing. Yeah. This guy's dead for sure. There's a grandma. There's a grandma.
He might be surviving just off of bullshit.
Look, there's a grandma.
If you spew bullshit long enough, just keep living.
I like your ass.
See, this whole thing makes
It's getting spicy.
It definitely puts a black mark on his career.
I think
Starting to have second thoughts about it.
Is that Matthew Lesko's dad? That guy, the old guy.
Yeah.
Cover my hands.
Especially in the smaller towns, you could walk out of the locker room and there'd be girls.
Jason, hadn't heard enough from you
Only
tonight.
heroes there in their hometown were
You
guys
got enough
with
windows
nose
on your
across their
fucking.
cheek.
Whatever they say.
He's out between the
Walk
house,
out, and
but
if you still had your teeth and a
between
bit
the,
of nose, you could just go you, and you, report to my room, and they'd be
Did
there.
your mom buy you that
Just how
sweater?
important is it for a girl to have a guy? And what will we do to get
What's
them?
the occasion that you're back on the couch, Justin?
You would if you loved me. If you loved me.
Ted, can you get off the couch?
If you loved me.
But by and large, the guys are the ones dishing it out. And the
Was
females
he
are
just
the
singing
ones
Swing
taking it
Low,
all
Sweet
in.
Cherry?
It's not fair, but that's just the way it is.
Can we please hear some Rod Stewart instead?
Love at first sight, but
I don't say that very often.
Hey, there she is.
BJ.
Can we play that again?
What'd she say?
I don't know. I just want to look at her.
I was
So
only
there you
10
go.
and he was 17.
What the fuck? Did you hang on?
Did she say I was 10?
Hang on.
It was love at first sight, but I was only 10 and he was 17.
I guess it doesn't say they
Jesus Christ.
did anything, but
What
yeah,
the fuck are we watching?
yeah, really. Is this school?
watching-
Is this school in Alabama? Or?
Watching what things used to be like.
Underneath us. And I was... It's kind of stupid, but I was chasing these little fish, and we just kind of knocked into each other. And I guess I passed out or
I
something.
mean, that motherfucker
But
would
when
go
I
to
woke up,
jail
He
today.
was carrying me out of the water.
Okay, so
And
this
that's when I fell in love.
Where's Chris Hansen?
I wasn't aware we were going to hear about a rape that resulted in had love
Love at
tonight.
first sight. I
See,
advise
that's,
you to take another look.
Who wrote this shit?
And this is the last guy I want to hear comment
Pink
about.
coral.
How does it
There's a
feel?
difference between infatuation and love. Infatuation is difficult to
Did she
sustain. I
just
don't
do a
think you
wardrobe
build a
change and
relationship on it.
hairdo?
Love lasts.
A step ladder.
So that's it. She
Start very slow. You
the
start with the
guy's
first step
17
and
and
continue on to the higher steps.
Okay.
There's
And
many
we're in
different
support
steps
of this?
love.
Is that what this is?
I guess we're
If you
moving
start in the
on.
middle or at the top, as in a lot of young people try to do, they quickly fall down.
Are they saying this is okay?
Intrigue, infatuation.
He was
They just
17.
presented
I
it.
was 10.
You have to wait for love.
True love.
They presented it and we're moving on, I guess.
I like that
Really fast.
bolo
It
ties.
just comes so slow.
What? Yeah.
But when they ever
And the jeans
jam,
tucked into the boots.
suddenly
Those,
And
your
it's
heart
dark.
will open.
The
This is
glasses.
Doc
those
Brown.
kick-ass
sunglasses.
Oakleys. Whatever those were.
You would. If you loved me.
How can you tell if a guy or girl's giving you a line? It's simple. If
Okay,
the
did we
only
move
way
on
you
from the
can prove
10
your
and
love is to have
17-year-old?
sex.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're done with
Yeah,
that.
that was
It's-
just we're moving on.
What the fuck?
If you loved me.
And if the guy
They
or
fell
girl
in
says
love.
they'll
Did you
leave
not hear?
if you won't sleep with
Apparently
them,
you need to be
they're probably not
reminded.
in love with you. This is the kind of person
all
that's gonna
good,
leave you
man.
right after you sleep with them anyway.
He's looking at her
Think if this
tits.
won't happen to you, it probably will.
No.
He's got the hots for it.
You would if you loved me.
Now, Ted, would you like to talk about that blackface that you wore?
He needs to slowly back out of the
And
room
it can, and it
at
probably
this
will.
point.
This is blood.
There's a show for Ted. I think this is Fanny Lennox.
I was always depressed. I couldn't handle it. It was like I couldn't get to sleep. My grades were slipping because I just didn't know what to do about it. So I had to leave them.
Theoden says someone splooged on the screen.
Minotaur.
If you feel yourself to be in love, you are. Unfortunately, there are two kinds.
So,
Good and bad.
what we're seeing
Or
of this
for this
guy, I wonder if
intellectual
it's like
audience,
how I
we call it
imagine,
mature
where, like
and
these people
immature.
sat and listened to this guy for
Mature
like
love
3
is
goddamn hours,
energizing.
and we're just seeing the
Immature love
quote unquote
is
highlights of
Yeah,
it.
but they're thoroughly
My brother has this way
entertained.
of judging
I
relationships,
don't
which he
know.
calls the yum yuck scale.
Okay,
It's
you're
kind of funny
42,
because
right? Why are
he
you in high
says
school?
You have to look at something when you're in a relationship, whether there's more yum or more
Like I
yuck.
said, these
In
are
other
all
words,
grandparents
the good
now.
things
She
these
has a
people.
wedding ring
outweigh
on.
the bad things, and you gotta kind of look at
Yeah.
I think they're like recently
Scale.
out of high school.
Maybe.
Supposedly. One thing I know, there's a lot of fucking chain link in this video.
Let's take an adult example.
Let's
This person
not.
says, honey, let's have sex.
This guy's just pretending that
Oh,
he
sweetie,
has ever
I'm tired.
interacted with a
I have a
woman.
headache.
Right.
He says,
That's pretty funny.
you have a headache just when I'm in the mood. You got a lot of nerve. Mature relationship.
I do remember
Sweetie, let's
having like guys like this come to our high school
Oh, yeah.
and give these speeches, and like I had the same exact feeling as I do now. Like,
Yeah, just kind of creeped
he's
out.
like he's doing a bunch of goofy voices and people are
And making faces, and that's what makes him more funny.
I went out
But
with
a lot
this
of what
guy.
he's saying
He was
is
the
just
football
kind of
player.
bullshit.
I was the cheerleader. We were cute together. We took good pictures
The
together.
devil has a phone
Everybody
call.
likes
for
Say it
him.
into the
Everyone
sex
says
line.
And 2 years went by.
Oh, yeah.
And all of a sudden, I stopped myself and I took a good look at the
It's
situation.
like this whole thing's
and
like an
I said, I'm not
imaginary
even in love.
a script that somebody wrote.
with this guy.
Well,
It
it's
was
like
just
whoever made
convenient.
it too. It's
I
like
wasn't in
this is
love.
gonna be the new
He
thing
lived close
is
by.
animation,
We went to the same school.
like combined with the real
That's supposed to
shit.
be at the time. It was probably really cool.
Oh, we'll do spray paint and like graffiti
One
to make it
that
hip and
I had
cool.
about a
So
year
you
ago.
need some help? Are you
And it was the
tangled
type
up
of
like a
thing
pretzel
where,
in
for
there?
instance, we might get an insult contest. where
Could you make yourself a little more uncomfortable for this?
Sir,
And then she'd
I'm
say
worried
something
the
about
armpit of
saying
your
who
shirt's
could,
gonna have some black
get
marks on
the
it. from
worst possible
welds.
insult.
A girl came to me with a big black eye, and I said, what happened? Oh, my boyfriend.
It's like he's trying to imitate 1970s George Carlin,
Has he ever done this? Oh,
isn't
yeah,
he?
several
With all the hand movements and
something. It's not
He's saying something.
I'm doing it in a voice where it sounds like you should laugh. How about that? Hey?
and then he goes like, oh.
Listen, I have news for you.
I see
If
some
somebody
POAs in the
hits
crowd
you,
tonight.
That means they don't like you.
227.
Hang on, let's go back and take a look here.
If
Let's can
somebody
you pause on
hits
that?
you,
Yeah, I'm gonna do this
that means they don't like you.
right there.
Other one. There it is. Other one. There. There. There's the screenshot.
It's a little
He's
Dreyfusy.
making a face like he just said something clever, even though he didn't say jack and fucking shit.
Pop, pop, pop. Ooh, ooh, ah, ee.
There was this guy that I liked last year.
I was worried about the end for a second.
Oh no, we got 23 minutes to go. Should I skip through it?
Ma'am, you might want to keep an eye out for skateboarders spitting gum. They might go right in your face.
And I realized this
You
was
go
going
by
to be a
there.
problem. About 2 weeks after I told him I liked him, he stopped talking to me. It was like, when I got this thing off my chest, I was...
Does everyone in this have to wear a
free.
goddamn sweater?
One day I told him I
Oh,
liked
yeah.
him again, and he said, well, there's a problem. You see, there's this girl that likes me, and I like her, and she was 10 feet in front of us at the time.
I like the
They were
way
going
that
home
boy
together,
talks.
And I was just...
He likes the way I talk.
So, what could I do? I was like heartbroken. Over the summer, I spent 2 months away, and I kind of resolved everything. I decided I was going to go home and hate so that I wouldn't have to deal with my feelings of love or of whatever. So when I got back to school and I
Are they
saw
ever gonna get into like
hate,
lesbians or
and I
threesomes
spoke
or
to
anything
him,
fun?
I really don't like you anymore.
I mean, they might be into that
And
now,
things just aren't
but
going to get along. I think
there's
we'll have to
denial
end our
going on.
friendship. This time it was a
Sounds
lot
like
worse, and
jibber
every
jabber.
time I was with him, I felt really uncomfortable, and I tried to call him up a lot, and then when I saw him at school, though, I would try to
That
hide.
Bernie Sanders guy
So
like,
finally, one day, I told
doesn't
him I
know
liked him
anything
again,
about
and he said,
female
well, there's a
reproductive
problem.
systems, I'm sure.
Still ain't
Wait,
heard
where are you
a
going?
thing.
Come back. Come back.
Good things about them,
You have what's called a hostile dependent
purple
relationship.
There's a-
You can't stand to be
there was
with
a
the
Rainbow
person you're
Bright
supposed to be in love with, and you can't
jizz
stand to be
split
without them.
spot there.
Barney.
There it
There's
is.
this girl that likes me,
Barney
and I
just
Barney noted all over the screen.
There it
it's in
is.
the shape of him.
Passion.
He's facing to the left. He's got his nose, and then he's got his he's got one leg up and one on the ground, and then you can see his
I think that's
left.
Peppa Pig.
Oh yeah, I think it's
You have what's called a hostile dependent relationship.
Now I'm
You
done.
can't stand to be with the person you're supposed to be in love with, and you can't stand to be without
Seriously,
them. When
like,
you're without
what-
them, I miss him. I miss him. I miss him. I miss him. I miss him.
Does this guy
Together,
ever
you'll
get to
fight and argue most
what
of the
his
time.
point is, or does the entire thing like sarcastic impersonations of dumb dipshit?
It's just all build up.
I want to have sex with women.
No money shot. Is this really the guy that college kids don't want to go listen
If I know
to
that
talk
I can
about
have a relationship that's up here,
sex?
then why would I
mean,
mess
he
around
looks
with
like
anything in here? I mean, if you can
pretty,
have it up there, shoot for it.
pretty
But sometimes it can get
knowledgeable.
frustrating, especially when you try to make it up
I'd
there.
rather listen to Ron
It just
Jeremy
doesn't
or
happen.
something.
Or if it's obvious that it can never make it up there, then live it up for everything that it's worth. Jason, come on. I'm just being practical.
Somebody
That
kick
doesn't
him
work
in
in
the
love if it's
face.
not mutual. Some people
He's
have
the
the
one
ability to just turn off
that is the
their
most
heart
qualified
and
in
separate
this
it from their
video, but
body, and that part doesn't
we're
matter.
I got out of it the
not
only
getting to
way
hear
that-
what his actual
that I
opinion
think
would
you really
be on
can
any
get
of
out
this.
of it.
But he's so punchable. He
Actually,
just,
there are two ways. One is to
As a
just
kid.
stay away from it, to stay away from the person,
Just, yeah,
ignore
fuck
them
that
if
guy.
you will.
Like
He's
he
okay
was in
now.
control of the relationship. Like,
But he was a smart ass fucking kid
like,
back
he would never
then.
get jealous because he just didn't care.
And the other thing is to get involved with another relationship, which is what happened with me. You started that
Look
it
comfortable.
changes your focus from one
Yes.
person to another.
Could you put your arm up over this thing?
And that works
just
very
look natural.
I guess I'm just tired of being
The
hurt.
tendons
I'm
are
just
starting to
tired of
hurt in my
feeling
armpit.
like
Can
no
I
one
move?
cares.
This is
My arm's falling asleep.
this whole thing is like the sweaters. It's just if you see someone not wearing a sweater, it's rare.
Sometimes when you think you're in love, things don't go very well. You know, you neglect your
the floor.
studies, or you can't work.
Yeah, the director is like, all right, for this, all right, back on the floor. We got all these
You
shots
back
to
on the
do.
couch wearing the teal shirt. Okay, yellow
You're
shirt.
careless about the way you look.
The
Maybe
Santa
the girl or
Fe
guy you're going out
rug.
with breaks all the promises.
Look comfortable like
Or
you
they're
would normally
jealous.
just sit on your floor. Like you do normally at night.
And look up at a
I
camera.
advise you to say no. You'll have your first authentic
Have you ever sat on the
conversation
floor
that
at your
way.
house other than playing with your
You're not
kids?
nice to the people who care
Ever?
about you.
No.
No,
Or all the
it's not
above.
comfortable. There's a reason they
Not
made
as a-
chairs.
If you
Yeah,
have
not since I was a
mature
kid.
relationship,
Right.
Like, I used to play
You have
Atari
energy.
and
Theoden
Nintendo.
says it's her. She's
do your
she's
schoolwork.
giving an example of floor play.
you can even be nice to your younger brother and sister. You can even
Good
be
one.
nice to your dog. If you have a mature relationship, you have energy, you have
I
optimism,
keep thinking this guy's gonna run out of goofy
and
face.
you don't fight and
His
argue most
wife
of the
meter
time,
for
and there's
goofy
very little
faces is
jealousy.
gonna run out for the
There's
night.
a
but
really
no.
good way to tell if you have a mature
Cheap
relationship.
Al Franklin
When I'm with
knockoff.
somebody I love, I
Franken.
feel good.
When you're in love,
Wow, look at those
you
pearls.
wanna run around to everyone and
You
make
want
them
a pearl
feel so happy and
necklace?
fulfilled.
You're gonna have a lot of
You want a
energy.
pearl necklace? She really got a
Really,
pearl.
really good, like
Oh,
you can
oh,
do
here we
She
go.
anything.
wants it.
Hey, Mom,
He's
let me
got a
help with the
brown
dishes.
neck.
Hang on, ooh, this guy is
Because you're
just
so happy
kind of
and
creepy.
fulfilled.
Listen, hang
You're gonna
on,
have a lot of
everybody.
energy like Randy and
All right,
Dad.
listen.
Feel
That had
really,
to-
really good, like you can do anything.
Hey, Mom, let me help with the
You
dishes.
feel really, really good. You know who that is? That's young Buffalo Bill there.
Nah.
He's really good where you can do
Yeah,
anything.
let's-
You
does-
can really
he is
do
very
anything. Put the lotion in the basket.
It's like very different from everybody else in the
relationship.
2 years.
What's that guy's name? Jim Levine or something?
That guy is like a convicted sex offender today. We know it. We can tell.
He's
You're
on
gonna
the
feel
list.
exhausted, like Angela did all the time. Energy or tiredness and depression.
I've yet to find
Did she
a
really
better
stop
test.
reading this
It's really
book
simple.
to talk to us?
She was never reading it.
You know what else?
I think that was
Sex
Ted
is
Levine.
never a test of love.
Back into the incest.
What?
Say the guy or the girl really wants to.
Well, I think it's
Now let's
something
watch
you
in
have
the
to
end credits
accomplish in
for
order to
Ted
go on
Levine.
with the rest of your life.
Losing your virginity?
Yeah, what's a big
Did you
deal?
ever talk to your sister about this shit?
First you didn't
Yeah.
Then he didn't
Shoulder
like
pads
my
were
clothes.
cool as shit in the 80s, says Theoden.
Then
Oh,
he
yeah.
didn't like the way I talked. Then he didn't like my
I
nose.
think this is Twin Peaks now.
There's such
Is that what's
incredible pressures.
That Laura.
Staircase.
You know, it's not enough to be worried
Just
about
jump.
grades or school or
Now who's
parents.
this broad?
And it's like I'm missing out on something. if I
She's the
don't
other
have a
sister.
boyfriend.
She don't get any attention.
I'm not special.
She don't
or
get to talk to
Her
important.
nobody
sweater's
about
not.
sex.
Her sweater's not cool enough.
And you sure can't be a virgin.
She doesn't have
Kind
shoulder
of-
pads.
Kind of a whole package deal. Boyfriend,
Went to the dog group
sex,
Liz to get a haircut.
pressure. First he didn't like my friends. Soon he had a list that never ends. Till with all the
They
changes
said this
he could see,
is a woman with
there was
like
nothing left
30-year-old
of
kids now.
me.
It's like
40-year-old kids.
If a person
What
wants you to
happened to
change
those
and you think it's wrong, then just forget it.
I want you to know that it's okay.
Is that the
to
guy
be a
from
virgin.
Fine Young
It's
Cannibals?
really all right. It's fine.
If you say no, the guy won't hate you.
Shut up,
That's
Becky.
It's okay.
I think one of the
I
most
hate you just for
difficult
making
things
this video.
about loving someone is accepting them just the way they
Get off the floor.
Oh, yeah, sure, fine. No,
Look at the camera. What are you? The camera.
What is what is there?
Over here.
He's talking to that heart there? What's going on? He's talking to an illustrated heart.
Again,
Doesn't
trying to
like
prove
my
a point. You got to turn away from the camera.
I'm in love, and I want you to know that.
When I'm with
I
somebody
can
I
tell
love,
your pearl necklaces.
feel good.
You want a pearl neck?
That was definitely a choice
Not in a personal
All right.
way, but
by
because they
someone on the
have, but I
production
don't.
crew.
There's somebody who loves me. It's got to be something good about me. You know,
That,
someone loves
have
me.
they heard about how you stand in the bushes? I changed their mind.
It's brush your hair. Where'd you come from?
Why can they have it and I can't? What have I done?
A lot of times you don't want to get close because it hurts
Jenny.
too much, you know, you're too vulnerable.
Sometimes if you go out with them, and you're
You-
always
Look
with
at
them, you
this
have no
woman looks like
friends. It's just
48.
You and him, you and him, you and him. What else
Like,
is there
yeah,
besides
she looks
him?
like an
And when you
undercover
break up
cop
with him,
trying to
what
be a
are you gonna
whore.
do? You know, you'd
It's
left
21 Jump
just with
Street.
you and know him.
Email
And then
Steve
you're
the
stuck.
Chimney.
That's why you need a foundation of friendship. You have to be able to trust this guy or this other person.
The one word for real love.
Christopher.
I have been in love.
Christopher.
The kind of love that I was in. Well, in fact, I still am in love. The kind of love that I was in, it will never die. It
ma'am.
will always be there
Who are you
because I
looking
care
at?
for this person very much.
You're looking at a script.
I'm just a friend
What's
with
interesting
that
about
person
this,
now.
the earlier
still
scenes
very
seemed very scripted, and now as it's gone on, now it does seem kind of
And I
like
always will be. It was sort of a first
like
love
kids
kind
just
thing.
kind of bullshitting. I
never
don't know.
die.
It's probably both,
Hey guys,
but
start a fad.
most
Fall in
of
love
it I
with a
think is
friend.
scripted.
I don't think it's really a feeling in between two different people. I think it's a feeling inside of you, yourself.
I don't think there's a light that goes on in your head when you actually love a person. You just have to be honest.
How many different wardrobe
If
changes
there's a
did they?
special love with this certain girl, she could be looking like a toad, she can be a princess, and you can still love her, and that
Looking
is
like a-
love right there.
When I'm around her,
Oh,
does she
wow,
turn on
right
something
there.
in me
That
that
does not come across
makes
as
me
likable.
like myself better?
Was she a great big fat person?
Is what is in your heart.
She doesn't bother me anymore.
Bit of a Ted Levine.
Because I did cut the relationship, and because the games aren't there anymore, and because I don't walk away feeling bad about myself after
This is
talking
the
with
only
her.
If you feel good
kid
about
who
yourself,
looks like a
you're not
teenager.
available for
Yeah.
exploitation.
I just want to know
Simple.
What really
what did
counts
people do
is
to their
feeling
hair
good
back
about
then to make
yourself.
it like
When
that?
you feel good about yourself,
People will feel good about you.
Used Vidal
For me,
Sassoon.
friendship and love
I
go
guess.
together. Love begins with friendship.
A stepladder.
Fall in love with a friend.
It's about
The real turn on in a relationship is intimacy, caring, getting to know somebody.
On the good side of love is the ultimate fulfillment.
Wasn't this
And
guy
when
in
you're totally
Ace It's the Big
fulfilled, it's
Time?
as if you're on the planet Z.
Put
of
your teeth
funness.
up.
I think he
loved
was
her
on
so much, I
in
didn't
the
want to have sex.
Skate or Die video game
simple.
for Nintendo.
Just here to remind you that you do not have to stop the
I
tape
mean,
and
that
talk
it
about
looked like
love.
it was 8-bit
Planet Z.
drawing.
Yeah.
There you
I mean, looking at all these different wardrobe changes for the Batemans, I mean, it just sounds like a nightmare as far as like time consuming, just because they're in different outfits
How can I
every
tell
time
if
you
I'm
see
really
them.
in love? Don't sleep with him and see how long
Is
it
that the
lasts.
same book?
I think it's the free book.
I think it's the same dictionary.
There are ways
Yes.
to tell if you're really in love, if
Free-
you have a
the
mature
new book of
relationship or
knowledge.
not. This is the way Saul Gordon responds to some of the questions we've been asking throughout the
Saul
program.
Gordon.
You don't have to agree with
is
them.
that the guy that?
But I bet
Yes.
you'll come up with some interesting ideas.
No,
about
Saul
whether or not
Gordon's
you're
one of the
really in love.
teenagers. Yeah.
Another Zig Ziglar.
Don't ever believe when somebody tells you can only really fall in love once.
You can love many times.
At the
that
same time.
Third
I
of
fell
all
in
the
love
young
with
people who've committed
15
suicide
different
have
women
committed suicide because
in one
of a
month.
broken love affair.
In
Because they
one
felt
night.
you can only really fall in love once. You can fall in love many times.
Love is knowing what you want
One bedroom
and
apartment.
really knowing it. Because you've experienced a lot of different relationships. There'll always be
The
somebody
same
else.
guy.
Oh my God.
That's not
Song,
love,
this
that's
music
hate.
is killing me. Ooh, they're getting juicy now.
Of the 10 most important
he's gonna
things in a
say no.
relationship, sex is number 9.
Theoden says, better call Saul.
I would say number 1
Yes,
is
definitely
trust
marry
and caring
someone
and
you don't wanna
friendship and
fuck.
love. Number 2 is a sense of humor. When you grow up and get married,
sense of
please
humor?
don't
Oh.
have
A sense of
adolescent
humor.
children unless you
A
have
sense
children.
of humor.
That's bad advice.
Number
There's so
3 is
many unfunny
communication.
people in this
Number
fucking world.
9. Number 9.
No, it's like everything
in a
he says
relationship
is the
sexual
opposite.
fulfillment.
You should take the
And number
opposite
10
advice
is
from
sharing
what he
household tasks.
And at the end, he goes, now everything I told you, do the
My wife
opposite.
thinks that number 10 should be number 3.
oh,
But it's number 10
wait, that didn't.
because I made up the
My
list.
wife wishes I would fuck her. But she's not attractive, so I don't.
Look
But
again,
once again,
guys.
marry someone.
Interest, intrigue,
Looking again.
infatuation, love.
What?
Staircase.
What the fuck? This is so weird.
Just farting around on a couch, you know.
This is the weirdest part of the whole fucking thing. The brother and sister
Jealousy is about
sex
everyone not being
talks
neutral. I
and
mean, if I'm sure
gazing
that
into
girl's
each other's
really
eyes.
I'm secure. But
That
I'm
was a
jealous.
on a
But
rest
boy, does it take a lot to get that
development,
kind of
like a
confidence, you know?
A lot of people
subtext.
say jealousy is a
Start
sign
rubbing
of
her
love.
shoulders.
I say it's a sign to
They
stop.
weren't.
But he can't feel her shoulders because her shoulder pads are 3 inches thick.
Hey, Mom. Let me help with the dishes.
Come on.
Come on.
What?
I don't know what that had to do with anything.
Did he call her mom?
You have time.
Hey, Mom, let me help with the dishes.
What the fuck is happening?
I have no idea.
Let's do another take of you saying, hey, Mom. let me-"
Sweetie, I'm sorry. You have a headache. I'll get you an aspirin.
His aspirin. That's his aspirin joke is the best.
Yeah.
There's a Beavis for it.
Why is there so many? What the hell is
Remember,
going on?
sex is never
said,
a
yeah.
test of love. Don't let anybody,
Yeah.
no matter who, talk you into doing something
Did
don't
you
feel
forget
right
he
about
was in
doing.
this?
I feel precious to be in love because
And
all my
Laura
friends
Dern.
think they're in love.
That's nobody. Not no one.
There's some questions about love and making love, to which there's only one answer. Either a scientific one
Is that a
or
clock
a common
behind
answer
her?
that most people have agreed upon.
It's an
Wendy Wilson,
advanced
family
clock.
educator at University High School, has a lot of these answers.
I think it
She's
might
been
be a
listening to kids for 20
compact
years and,
disc
knows a lot about
player.
what they say and how they think.
Hi, I'm Wendy Wilson.
We wanted you to have the chance to listen.
Hi,
to this
Wendy. Oh,
information.
where'd you go?
It's about boys and girls having
Is this
sex.
edited or is that
It's
just
about
how it is?
pregnancy. It's
A
about
lot of fucking cutaways in this video.
She really didn't have anything that important to say. They just wanted to say, we talked to a person. Here she is.
Did you edit
There
this, or is this just how it is?
This is how it is. I didn't do shit to this.
For those of us who have made this video, would like it if you listen
No,
to
I didn't do any editing.
It kind of seems. It reminds me of Patrick's Hold music.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's like, is this real? Or did they really have like 80 cutscenes into these fucking
Is there any time
spray
during the
paint
month when
text,
safe and she can't get pregnant?
numbers?
Unfortunately, there isn't a time
Dad
during the month that a
dancing.
woman is safe from becoming pregnant.
Right.
There are times when she is most fertile, but she can ovulate any time.
We only
during
gave
the
this lady a
month
little
because of both emotional
circle.
and
Can you
physiological
rewind a
reasons.
bit? Because I
Someone
think
must
she
not
was saying
get any position as long as you have intercourse.
that you
Any
can't
pos-
get
you can
pregnant?
get pregnant in any position.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Here you go, guys. Listen up. This is important.
Okay, well, maybe they're the actual facts. Now.
I've heard that you can't get pregnant if
you
you.
make love standing up.
Oh, yeah.
Pregnant, standing up, sitting down, eating in any position
Eating?
as long as you have intercourse.
Is eating a
Is there
position?
any time during the month when
When we're safe and she can't get pregnant?
yeah.
Being a pimento cheese
Unfortunately,
sandwich.
there isn't a time during the month that a woman is safe from becoming pregnant. There are times when she is most fertile, but she can ovulate because of both emotional and physiological
She's not
reasons.
safe, meaning
So one must always
if
use
you
a
get pregnant,
contraceptive.
She'll die
But we
immediately.
can't get pregnant.
Beware.
If we make love once a month, can we?
You can get pregnant if you make love only once a month or only once in your lifetime.
Why do guys take cold showers?
Oh, come on, you don't know that?
No, really. I mean, why not hot showers?
I don't do that.
If he takes a cold shower, he'll become cold. If he takes a warm shower, he becomes warm, not necessarily less or more sexually aroused.
I think
Is
we
it
were gonna
okay
lie.
to have sex during it? Well,
Period.
yeah.
You can make love when you have your period, but also you must remember that you can become pregnant as well. So you must use
It's
a
still
contraceptive.
gross.
What's an orgasm?
An orgasm is different things to different people in the way they describe it. For some people, it's the most wonderful thing that has ever
Something.
happened, and the ocean waves break, and it's just unbelievable. Where someone else may define it as being just simply fine.
So, what's an orgasm?
But physiologically, it's muscular contraction, and
Would
it's
ask
by
him.
definition the climax or the peak of sexual excitement.
But what's it like?
Many people make an analogy between the
Are you supposed to be
orgasm and a
talking to
good
your kids
sneeze. It's
about
that
this
same
shit?
kind of
Like,
good
what is this
physical
for?
relief.
Who is this for?
Teenage girls have them?
Teenage.
It's very rare for a female to
assume
have
it
an
was for,
orgasm
like,
for quite a long
schools
time
to
until she
show.
really understands her own body and then communicates that to her sexual partner.
Young people don't know that the first experience of sex
Was the rest of the video just through this fisheye
There's no girl
thing?
having an
or what?
orgasm. The
whole-
boy gets his orgasm 3 days later when he tells the guys about it.
I did not ever want to hear this guy say that. Wait, what was the hilarious?
Oh,
fucking
Saul,
joke?
you're a stitch.
I'm telling you, withdrawal method is a very
Saul
important method
Gleiberman.
of birth control. That's because at the beginning, even before penetration, even before ejaculation, there's sperm there.
But if neither one of us has an orgasm...
Even before
That's a very
penetration?
common myth.
Only if they
One
jacked
must
off
have an
earlier in the
orgasm to
day.
become
Excuse me.
pregnant, and that's not true at all.
You're getting
You just need to
pregnant
have
before?
sperm.
24 hours a day, there's
Ovulation to be
jizz coming out of it.
It's everywhere.
Only if there's a
Actually making
ton of
aid
semen in that
in
pre-cum.
fertilization. The theory was that the pollution would wash out the sperm, but we feel now maybe it's a possibility that it will even help aid the sperm
Did this
to
woman eat her
release.
lunch at her
So it
desk?
is something that should never be used as a contraceptive.
Wish she
Can
would.
guys live without having sex?
Guys definitely can live without having sex, and girls too.
No.
If you're in
In
love
love
with somebody...
with somebody. Do you always have to have sex?
Sometimes by not having sex, it shows more love to your partner.
Yeah.
Somebody
If you love
slapped
me,
this
They
bitch.
wouldn't make me do something I really don't want to do.
What's
Love
the
you so
best kind
much,
of
I don't
protection
That's-
against getting pregnant?
The only 100% method of birth control is abstinence.
Well, we're not gonna not
Well.
have
decided that
sex.
we're going to sleep together.
The best
Hey,
method
that's
depends on how
bullshit.
frequently you're having sex. If you're having sex frequently, the oral contraceptive or the birth
We're
control
gonna get
pill
like
is the
community
best method.
guideline notes on
For
this shit.
infrequent sex, the combination method.
Nah, it's
the
in an
boy
oval.
using a condom and the girl using foam.
Where's that egg?
So, then we're safe.
That would
aren't
be
we?
fitting. If it
Many of these fucking questions are. Oh, what the fuck? A whole.
To what do we owe the occasion?
Sexually transmitted diseases
And one of the best
Got a
ways
whole-
is to always use a condom.
Whole shot.
Almost no teenager in the
Well,
United
she's
States
gotta
uses
talk about
any
sex at
reliable
night.
form of contraception the first time they have sex. Almost none. Less than 10%.
Sir, there's a black space
No
in the
wonder we had
background. Feel free to disappear
1,300,000
into
pregnancies
it.
among teenagers last year. Just last year alone. No wonder
back into
13,000
it like Homer
teenagers
into the
under
bushes.
14 years of age had babies last year
Yeah, these
alone.
kids must be getting paid.
No wonder 16,000 teenage girls were rendered sterile, are not able to
There
have
was a
babies
guy
ever because of
earlier that I
untreated,
think is not there
undiagnosed
now.
venereal disease.
It's probably just a different part of the audience.
No wonder.
It's a different show. It's later in the day.
No wonder.
And my contraceptive message is just the following. It's just very simple. If the girl's not on the pill, use contraceptive foam. Be sure to put it in before you have sex. And if the boy can't afford 50 cents for a condom, he's too
this
cheap
guy.
to be allowed in.
He's laying us out.
Put it in her butt.
Yeah. Yeah.
He should
This
have.
video has been about what you and your friends think and say about sex.
You ever use one of those
And now that
films
you've
that
seen
he's
the
talking
last
about?
section, go back and see the video from
Can't
the
say
beginning.
that I have.
We're
Films.
not saying that your ideas or,
Yeah.
or that your conclusions
Maybe it's
will
a story I
change.
shouldn't
But
tell.
any chance to review what we've talked about and think
heard
about
about
it
It's
is
not-
a good chance.
It
And I
wasn't a
think
pleasant
so.
experience.
And so the
I'll
rest
say
of the
that.
people who've done this video. But let me tell you, these
can
guys have
believe
like
that.
30 years on us. And they say that all the questions about love and sex that we have continue
Oh,
through
yeah,
life.
I can give a brief
And
description
I
of it.
suspected so much, but how would I know? I haven't lived the rest of my life.
We got about 2
Good
minutes
luck
left here.
And love in yours.
It smelled like glue.
Well, if this song is copyrighted, we're gonna have so many fucking. Okay, good. It's over.
We have Rick
Saul
Albert.
Gordon, PhD.
That's Huel's son.
We're back to the oval. Some of these names are made up. Clint Bateman, who's that? Is that the dad? And that just adds a level of creepiness.
Entertainment Tonight? What?
Entertainment Tonight.
Ted Ashton, work on the camera. Suzanne Costello, Howard Scott Stein. All these people worked on this video. Larry Lasola, Michael Gannon, Tom Hoof, Lucinda Cow, Concept Arts, costumes by Mary fucking Rose. Wonder what you're going
Dolce
through.
Smith, Rick Provenzo, Christy Haynes, Heidecker, Holker, Adam Levine.
Visual effects by Peter. We have that guy to thank for all this.
Mickey Knott, Trans Siberian Orchestra, Russell Dunn,
Lacey Beers. Man.
Dennis Beck, Jagowitz.
Jacka Jugga Jacka.
Can we be released from our prison of ovulating?
No.
Ovulating?
Oh, Paramount. Uh-oh.
I hope they include in these credits where we can get a copy of this song.
Hit me up if you're interested, man.
There's our old pal. After watching that, how do you feel after watching that, sir?
Feeling real fucking horny right now, man.
Well, I guess this video didn't do its job then, I guess. It didn't knew its new nillions. All right.
I think the soundboard's trying to say something.
Theoden says your face is the best method of birth control. Also
Is he
says
referring to
what does an orgasm
Saul?
taste like?
Hell, I know it. If you use one of those contraceptive films, it's going to taste like Elmer's school glue, I think. One thing I learned.
I don't even know what that is. There's a contraceptive film.
Yeah, it's kind of, you know those breast strips?
Yeah.
So, like, those that you put in your mouth and your tongue, except you put in the, up in the twat there.
Is it a dental dam? Is that the same thing?
No.
Okay. Well, yeah.
No,
I've
it's
heard
like
of
a
those
thing,
being used.
like a film that you stick up in there and it dissolves and it spermicides.
Listerine strip.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
The problem is it's very foamy and smells like it's made out of glue.
Gross.
It's
And it tastes like what?
Needless to say, better turn off. But also,
well.
I hope I'm not being too controversial here.
Never.
Pran Funkels. Yeah, go ahead.
They talked about the pull-out thing and the,
Yeah.
Have you ever known someone who had a kid that were doing?
Not specifically. No.
I do.
You do?
I have heard of such a thing.
I mean, have you heard of it, or do you know someone?
I know someone that claimed to be the case.
I'll be right back, guys.
I did not witness it, so.
Yeah.
You didn't witness the conception?
No, I wasn't there at that time, so I can't, with certainty say that was the case. But
well,
word on the street,
I'm just gonna disagree a little bit.
I think it's a bunch of bullshit
with Ted Danson.
Yeah.
I think there is some. I do think it's in a little bit in your favor.
Yeah.
I mean, it does work to some extent.
I'm sure it helps.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true.
I don't know. It's the thing I've asked people about over the years, and I've found it to be, well,
more than not, bullshit.
Yeah.
I believe that. Patrick?
I think he stepped away.
Did he step away?
So did you learn something from, what was his name?
Ted Danson?
No.
Marky Mark?
He wasn't in that.
Should have been.
No, he was court ordered to be in something else.
At that time.
All right. Everybody's still here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
About ready to sign off?
No, you're not.
You got a bonus thing for us to watch?
A bonus thing? No, I don't. Do you?
No bonus?
Was there something else? It's very late.
It is late.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. So...
Well, that was fun.
Yeah, it was fun, guys. We'll go ahead and play the little outro here. And
before we go real quick,
sure.
Sorry.
Sure. What do you got? What do you got?
We haven't talked to you in a little while on the show. You
Mm-hmm.
haven't been around in a while.
Mm-hmm.
I did have one song I wanted you to hear in case you haven't heard the new. Did you know there's a new MASH coming out?
No, I didn't.
There's a new series of MASH, and there's a new song that they've worked on.
MASH. So the who worked on the song now? The cast, the old cast.
I think if you listen to this, you might figure
Yeah.
out who
Okay.
worked on it.
Yeah, I
Sure.
think you'll. I think it kind of gives it away. So
I remember.
I got the new theme song for it.
Okay. All right, let's hear it. I'll tear your goddamn arms off, shove them up your ass, and beat you to death with them, and then I'll look like Tom Scary. All right. Did Klinger have a psychotic break or something?
Someone did.
Somebody lost it. So.
Thea, did you see Theoden's emoji there?
Yeah. I'll tear your
That was a
eyes out of your
mashup.
torso. So somebody's got eyes in their torso that are being torn out.
No, your arms out right off your torso.
Oh, okay, your arms. Okay, I thought that last thing said I'll
Tear your
your
goddamn arms off. So you might not know the context.
No, I don't.
Many people might not.
No, I don't. What is it? Explain.
One of the numbers
Explain.
that we called, there was a, explain your answer.
Explain.
dipshit.
No, explain. I don't need to say anymore. Go ahead. One of the numbers you called.
We called a guy that was like a, driving like a dipshit or just something, some 24-hour business where the guy answered and was obviously pissed off and asleep or something.
Yeah.
It's just like, but Mike, do you have a clip of it? You got all the clips.
I think I do have it. Here we go.
And it inspired me to.
Call me one more time, I'm gonna hunt you down, tear your goddamn arms off, and beat you with them.
One of those people, that we run into quite a bit these days. That just irrationally.
Just angry at everything.
Just insanely, ready to bark.
Yeah, the person they wanted to win the presidential election even won the presidential election, and they're still not happy. So,
Well, that's weird when that happens, but
yeah. Yeah, that's you guys ought to just call him Mo Sislak. Listen, you little creep.
Motherfucker,
Yeah,
call me one more time, I'm gonna hunt you down, tear your goddamn arms off, and beat you with them.
So I think I was talking about the theme to MASH and how it has lyrics. And then Mike, what was the context of that? Mike started playing that.
Yeah. I don't remember, to be honest with you.
Well, anyway.
I just remember it was a good song, and it was a few takes. That's a compilation, if you will.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I know you guys still play my current affair.
Yeah, it's similar to that, I think. It's
just
kind of a mashup.
just totally off the cuff. It's current. It's
I'll tear your goddamn arms off. I'll tear your goddamn arms off.
tear your arms up and beat you with them. I've heard that before though. That's not that original. Well, doesn't. I feel like Mo Sislak actually said that or something at some point, but.
So the actual song, do you know the story on that?
No. I know it had lyrics, yeah.
It was written by the... Wait, who directed that? It was written by his son, who was like 17 or something. And it's called Suicide is Painless.
Oh, yeah.
He wrote the theme to the movie, and then it was used
Mm-hmm.
instrumentally for the instrumentally.
And you know who was in the movie, right?
I'm scared.
I'm scared.
It took 18 leaves to get me.
She took 18 leaves. You showed up for work late. You think you'd be
I
fired?
realized-
I'm asking for a friend.
I didn't realize I could get a leave over the counter myself. I thought it was like cocaine. I had to make a deal with the movie makers, you know.
So anyway, 17-year-old son wrote the lyrics.
And the name of the song is
Suicide is Painless.
Suicide is Painless.
No, I don't think it's called Tear Your Goddamn Arms Off.
Tear your goddamn
And
arms
the new
off.
version that's coming out on the new series is going to be called Tear Your Goddamn Arms Off.
And what does that sound like?
It is a sorry.
It's a music. It's a
hey, goddamn.
Tear Your Goddamn Arms Off. The musical. The musical.
Goddamn, I'm the terror. Night, it's very current and now.
Tear your god.
You'll tear it off and how?
Goddamn arms off. Shove them up your ass and beat you to
It's very quiet.
them, and then I'll look like Tom Skerritt.
Yeah.
Crispy critters cereal. How do you do?
It's entirely no. All right, we're gonna go ahead and sign off.
Yeah,
Thanks for
being
watching.
here. It's been fun.
Yeah,
We should do this again sometime.
We definitely should. We definitely should. All right, and we will do it again. April 1st. Every time there's an April 1st. So next year it will be a Tuesday night. It'll be Wednesday night next year. Is that how that works? Yeah, I think so.
Uh-huh.
Unless it's a leap year, and then it's 2 days.
Uh-huh.
All right.
It's an Alan Tudyk.
It's Alan
Two Dick
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yep, Alan's Tuesday. All right, we're gonna go ahead and sign off, and
Honor student.
yeah, Theoden says, "Make it every week, please." Well.
But now.
If we could play a crappy movie even every month, that'd be nice. Maybe we'll see about doing that. But
Maybe
yeah, I think we were still talking about watching Running Man.
Running Man
It's been discussed.
Yeah,
Yes.
you can't watch something like that on YouTube though. It's got to be like very. You'll get taken down. Yeah.
But you can, but you might get pranced in the middle of it.
Prince, you might get bat danced. As we did in 2016. Yeah.
Ah, shit.
Or what happened in our famous tribute to Prince episode.
We could do something like that and just tell the listeners when we start the show and just have them watch it on their own and follow along with our commentary.
Yeah.
Not actually broadcast it on our channel.
Something like that. Yeah. It's tough, I think, to do that though. Get it synced up just right. And who knows if you got the right cut, the same cut that they do. There's several different cuts of a lot of movies, but all right.
There's a lot of cuts of meat there.
There's a lot of cuts of meat hanging up in the meat locker there. Yeah, Rocky's gonna go in there and train by beating on them meat. He's gonna go beat that meat.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't allow anybody to beat my meat other than Norma.
I need to get her toughened up. All right.
Tear my goddamn arms off, Norma.
My hairy arms. My
Tear
big
my hairy
arms
arms off. Tear my hairy arms off.
All right.
Tear my hairy arms off. Oh, my hand. Because they're attached to my head for some
I'm gonna
reason.
hunt you down, tear your goddamn arms off.
Theoden says you can play copyright movies if you commentate. I don't know. I think that's. I don't know if you can just do it live like this though. I think you have to have like a. It can't be. I think you have to kind of cut it up, and it has to be like a review, an actual movie review. I don't know. I don't care.
Well, as long as you don't play anything by JP Incorporated.
That's so strange. Yeah, that is so strange. All right, guys, we are.
Things that you think we're up to our limit.
Yeah, we are signing off. So have a good night.
Getting a status 72 code.
I'm getting a yeah. All right.
We're getting it again. Gittigan's device.
All right. That's all we got. Thanks for watching, and have a great rest of your week. And Cody, is there an Oops All video game music on Friday this week? Maybe not. Well, I think I might be visiting. Oh yeah, I'm going to be visiting.
Yeah.
Thanks everybody for tuning in and sticking around. Theoden says, "Good night, guys. Thank you for a great show." Well, yeah. Glad you enjoyed it.
Happen.
Thank you for tuning in.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Ovgum might not be on until Tuesday. Nameless Jedi here for the comments. Modern Day Debate, John Y. And Theoden Peregrine. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
We got some manicotti for you, Theoden.
Manicotti. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. And
yeah, it's been fun.
It's been fun. And we'll see you next time.
I'm not a POA.
April Fool.
They never say what that is. It's piece of ass. I'm not a POA, and they don't.
Controversial.
Yeah. It's like, but the kids will know, right?
Like,
those kids will know. Yeah. All right. Good night, everybody.
He's purring.
See you next time.
Good night.
April Fool, bitches.
Oh yeah. Do we have the
April Fool, bitches.
Yeah, but do we have the Steely Dan April Fool bitches?
I do not.
I do.
I probably have it here. Give me a second here.
I thought you had it.
I mean, I should. Let's see what we got.
It's nice to know that in 2025, there's still some prank calling out there.
All right. Yeah, here we go.
Thanks for listening. Love you a lot, folks.
Love you a lot.
See you bye.
And we'll see you next time. Good night.
April Fool, bitches. Bitches. April Fool, bitches. April Fool, bitches. Bitches. April Fool, bitches. Bitches. April Fool, bitches. April Fool, bitches. Bitches. Bitch. April Fool, bitch. April Fool, bitches. April Fool, bitch. April Fool, bitches.